tons of courts, tons of games, and tons of places to hang out. Oh yeah, now we're crushing it. Now we're at Crush Yard. Food, pickleball, games, parties.
Brakes for less, you get more for less. How much more? New brake pads on all 4 wheels, resurfaced rotors, a brake fluid top-off, plus a parts and labor warranty, all for as low as $239. Our expert technicians do thousands of brake jobs a week and provide prompt, speedy service. Hurry, schedule your free brake inspection today. Less waiting, less stress, less cost. Brakes for less gives you more for less.
Get the WCIV weather app now. Weather comes at you fast. Get the information you need and keep safe. Stay ahead of the storm with Storm Tracker 4.
Welcome to Knights Company's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Cruz Chevrolet on MyTV Charleston.
The rubber will meet the road tonight. It is Knights Company's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Cruz Chevrolet, making a stop at Ashley Ridge. It's Oceanside. It's Ashley Ridge. It's 2 of the top programs right here in the Low Country. Good evening, everybody. I'm Dean Stevens, along with Everett German. When you normally see a scheduled matchup between a 5A and a 3A team, the one word that comes to mind is rout. But I don't think it's going to be any close to that tonight.
Yeah, not tonight, Dean. We got 2 explosive offensive units, 2 of the best programs in the Low Country on display here tonight. I expect fireworks from the Swamp Foxes and the Land Sharks.
I've been covering high school football since 1990. You've been doing it for a long time as well. I don't think I've ever seen 2 people that we're going to spotlight and our players to watch that have accumulated the numbers they have in the first 3 weeks of the season. We'll start with Oceanside's quarterback, Aiden Manavian.
Yeah, this young man already over 1,000 yards through the air, just 3 games. Last week, 21 for 24, 260 yards, a couple of touchdowns. This guy is a born leader, a born winner. Oceanside in good shape with him at the helm.
Oceanside's going to throw it. Ashley Ridge is going to run it. So who do you give it to? Number 3, Ryan Campbell.
Yeah, we call him the Timu version of Reggie Bush. This guy does it all. Small in size, but boy, does he play big. 250 yards on the ground last week in the win against Wanda. Already close to 700 yards. Catch it, throw it. We're going to run the C play tonight if you're Ashley Ridge. Give the ball to Ryan Williams and see what he can do.
The forecast tonight brought to you by Plum Pros Plus. Absolutely perfect. I can tell you it's partly cloudy with winds at 3 to 5, but it is a perfect night for football. We are privileged to bring it to you. Thanks for staying with us. Kickoff coming up after this.
For the Fox War. So please, get on your feet and cheer your...
I'm attorney Brandon Dawson with those Thumbs Up guys. We're in the business of helping injured people.
As soon as I spoke to the gentleman on the phone, it was like the weight of the world was lifted off my shoulders. They're so personal, stay on top of my case. It worked out perfectly.
At Knights Companies, we're not just in the business of concrete. We're in the business of building relationships. For over 3 generations, our family has proudly served our communities. Join us at Knights Companies, where your career thrives in an environment that values people, integrity, leadership, and excellence. Discover why our team is at the heart of everything we build. Knights Companies, excellence in concrete, built on family values.
Delta Force Athletics is the home of Delta Force All-Stars, Charleston's premier cheerleading and tumbling center. Our 10,000 square foot facility allows your child to discover their athletic ability, regardless of skill level. Now enrolling for after-school programs and recreational tumbling. The fun never stops. We host birthday parties and Friday night open gyms, too. Visit our website to sign up today. Delta Force Athletics. Don't miss your chance to join the force.
What if you could change your future in just 1 or 2 years?
At Trident Technical College, you can invest in yourself and see real results.
And with low or even no-cost tuition, your education is one of the best investments you can make.
It's called ROI, a return on investment.
That means what you put in today pays off for years to come.
Greater job satisfaction.
More financial freedom.
A better future.
College is worth it, and so are you.
I stepped on a wood screw, and I went and saw 2 other doctors, and they wanted to amputate my foot. I heard about Coastal Wound Care. Dr. Gregory and his staff saved my foot. They did a wonderful job, and I can walk.
Contact Coastal Wound Care today.
Not deferring. They're going to take the ball. They want it first. Swamp Fox is just running out of the tunnel. And again, I think going to be a great night for football.
And I think about it, Dean, through the first 3 games, Ashley Ridge has really struggled early on in the game in that first half, and then able to turn it around in the second half and come back and win 2 of their first 3. So maybe it's a situation where they wanted to just, get on the board early and try to get a fast start.
Your lineups tonight brought to you by Sunbelt Rentals. You saw Ashley Ridge, Oceanside defense. Going to be Mike Jones and Sawyer Arnold, Joey Harriet, Jackson Bean, Tyler Stafford, Roman Parson, Reese Meredith, Michael Strickler handling the back end, along with Cole Gasper, Jordan Wright, and DeMonte Green. First-year coach Brett LaPrade, a name very familiar to the Low Country, and he has roamed many a sideline, but never as a head coach. And he takes over a team that has won the last 2 state championships.
Yeah, for him, getting his opportunity, has worked for his dad for many years there at Fort Dorchester. And, of course, last year he was an assistant here at Oceanside. So an easy transition for him, and finally getting his chance to be the head ball coach in charge.
So starting lineups again brought to you by Sunbelt Rentals. Without the right equipment, you've got no game. We appreciate them also providing the scissor lift. And boy, when you talk about equipment and you've got no game, we spotlighted Ryan Campbell, number 3 for Ashley Ridge, to start this game. He's back to return a kick. I'm not the smartest guy in the house, but I would kick this ball left.
Or just out of bounds.
Or maybe just out of bounds. But I've seen highlights of him, man, and you talk about he is just absolutely electric. This is your Knights Company's Kickoff. Join a team with a leadership, integrity, loyalty, and excellence. And this one is going to go to number 3, Ryan Campbell, at the 15-yard line. He's going to be taken down at the 24-yard line by a couple of white jerseys, led by number 33 for Oceanside.
Also Silas Gilliam on the stop for the Land Sharks.
Your Cruise Chevrolet keys to the game. Cruise Chevy on Rivers, just north of Northwoods Mall. You've got a friend, the car business at Cruise Chevy on Rivers. Tell me about the keys here, kid.
Yeah, for Oceanside, you can't let Campbell beat you, and you got to win the turnover battle. We all know how explosive Campbell is, so you got to make somebody other than number 3 beat you if you're Oceanside. And if you're Ashley Ridge, we'll get to their keys after this first play.
So 1st and 10 from the 25. This is going to go to Campbell. You see the shiftiness, and boy, a big hit by Sawyer Arnold, taking him down after a gain of 3.
You talk about a tough guy. Sawyer Arnold, a senior defensive lineman for Land Sharks, already committed to Appalachian State. He'll definitely be playing at the next level. And for Ashley Ridge, we talked about it briefly. Avoid the slow start and passing game success. We know you can run the football with Ryan Campbell. Can you help him run the football by throwing it?
And there's a throw across the middle. Wide open receiver finds a soft spot. And that is number 2, Josiah Mitchell, taking that pass from Trevor Calise.
Cole Gasper there on the stop for the Land Sharks. Our first down of the night.
That is your Coastal Wound Care first quarter, first down, the best in healing. Ashley Ridge wants to go fast. Campbell picks up 4, almost 5.
If you're Oceanside, you have to have roll call at the football. You need a lot of black hats around Ryan Campbell. You can't allow this guy to get open. So take a look there at the interim head coach here at Ashley Ridge.
Calise going to sit back in the shotgun. Campbell to the left. He's going to look left. He's going to go left. And that's shot underneath by number 24. And boy, he had cut that and it looked like it was going to be an interception.
Give credit to Caleb Sharo, the tight end, the junior there, to have the attention and the focus to keep his eye on the football after the juggle, came down with the catch, another Swamp Fox first down.
That was brought to you by Cruise Chevrolet, that replay. And again, Parson, boy, undercut it. Looked like he was going to have it. Going to go back to the left side. This time they're going to go short. Going to pick up about 11 yards to their big tight end, number 12, Caleb Sharo.
Jadon Sanders there, the senior cornerback with the big hit. Check that, actually looks like that's Eli Bogstad on the stop for the Land Sharks, and a very impressive drive for Ashley Ridge. Very similar to what we saw last year when these two teams met down at Johnson Haygood Stadium, with Ashley Ridge going first.
Going to start at the 34. Caleb's going to keep it himself, puts his head down, takes out a defender or two. He's going to pick up another Coastal Wound Care first down.
You're Ashley Ridge. You love seeing this on the opening drive, getting going early on, trying to avoid that slow start. So far, so good.
Campbell's going to take it up the middle. Defense collapses on him. Host of white jersey going to stop him after a gain of 2.
We talk so much about Mahavian, the quarterback there for Oceanside. Trevor Calise, he's no slouch himself. Last week against Wando, he was 11 for 22, 136 yards and a touchdown.
This has got to be an offensive coordinator's dream. I mean, you look at the weapons that they've got. 2 passes to the tight end. Kayla's going to come back and let it go. Taken there at the 7-yard line. Looked like he stepped out. They are going to say that he stepped out of bounds after he caught that pass at the 7.
Jordan Wright on the coverage for Oceanside. Right now, Oceanside doing what they want to do when they want to do it. However, they're throwing it, they're running it. We talked about it. They had to throw the ball to set up the run. That's what they've done on this opening drive.
They're going to go back to Campbell. He's going to look left. He's going to go left. Gang tackle. Doesn't care. He's going to pick up another yard. That was a Cruise Chevrolet replay earlier, and that's going to be a problem with the replays tonight, unless you do them at fast speed, right? Because Ashley Ridge wants to go fast.
And Campbell is an absolute beast. We saw a run last week against Wando where he literally ran over 2 defenders. Like I said, he's not very big in size, a little old guy, but boy, is he a tough football player.
It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. In the backfield with Kalis, number 24, Cameron Garner. Garner's going to be stacked up. Pick up maybe a yard.
It's like anchoring that defense. His real name is Lamarion Thompson, but he goes by Bronco.
Yeah.
Bronco played at Fort Dorchester last year, now over at Oceanside, and a big contributor. He's already getting a lot of looks from colleges at that next level. Newberry, Charleston Southern, Citadel, North Greenville, SC State, all want his services.
Campbell to the left side, going to stop. There you see the strength and the power. They're not going to give him the touchdown. They're going to call him down at the 1-yard line. Boy, makes a nice move to get the outside and then create some contact.
I'm not so sure, Dean, if he just took one more step to the right, it would have been able to go right into the end zone, but looked like he wanted to initiate the contact and flex his muscles. We'll take a look at the replay here. You see right here, Dean, if he just comes to the right, he'll probably walk into the end zone, but instead it's 3rd and goal from the 1.
4th and goal from about the half-inch line now. Oceanside is going to take a timeout. So on this drive, Kalis 3 for 3 for 35 yards. And while they take a break, so will we. We're back. See if they can cash in after this.
You've got a friend in the car business.
Suburban and Tahoe and Silverado, oh my! Get these and more new Chevrolets in stock. Special financing and no payments till November with approved credit. Together, let's drive CruiseChevrolet.com and Cruise Chevy on Rivers.
Ever wonder what it's like to work at Knight's Companies? It's more than just a job. It's family. Here, you're not just another employee. You're a valued member of a team dedicated to excellence and innovation in concrete construction. We're united by our passion for building the future together. Join us at Knight's Companies, where your career thrives in an environment that values people, integrity, leadership, and excellence. Discover why our team is at the heart of everything we build.
You've got a friend in the used car business. Yes, you do.
Used cars, trucks, and SUVs, oh my! Fully inspected with great warranty options. No payments till November with approved credit. Together, let's drive. Details at CruiseChevrolet.com.
Closed captioning is brought to you locally by 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We make junk disappear.
For the people at home with Ashley Ridge Athletics on the web. Go Foxes.org for all of your athletic needs.
Welcome back to Ashley Ridge for Knight's Companies. Friday Night Rival, driven by Cruise Chevrolet. On an absolutely beautiful night for football. Been a really successful first drive for Ashley Ridge. So far, 7 plays, 55 yards. Ball sitting just a couple of laces from the end zone. 4th and goal. An obvious choice to go for it right here. And you talk about Oceanside. Where do you defend first?
You figure they're going to crash on Campbell. When you look at the running ability of Cowlitz, he probably could pull it out and run. Let's see what the offense comes up with for Ashley Ridge as they try to make a statement on this opening drive.
I would also keep an eye on number 12. Shiro, he's had 2 catches already. See if he leaks out. So Campbell to the left of Khalees. 1 receiver. Spivey to the left. And the quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to walk in, but he's going to take somebody with him. Ashley Ridge strikes first. First drive, 8th play. And they take the score, take the first lead in the first drive of the game for Ashley Ridge, up 6-0.
Very eerily similar to the game we had last year. I was touched on it a little earlier when we played at the Citadel, and Ashley Ridge took that opening drive, went down and scored, and then Oceanside went on to score. I think it was 35 consecutive points, and obviously Ashley Ridge made a run there at the end. But man, what an impressive drive! Running it, throwing it, a little bit of everything. Great play calling by the offensive staff at Ashley Ridge.
That was your Trident Technical College touchdown, your future, your college, as they rushed it in from the red zone. Rapid Repairs red zone, by the way. If your home needs repairs, call Rapid Repairs. Wyatt Carter going to make that a 7-0 game. Time now to introduce the 3rd member of our crew down to the field, Trooper Bob Barris. Trooper Bob just finishing up a dog and maybe a Chick-fil-A sandwich, bag of chips, and a cookie.
Well, it'd be nice if he shared with us.
Yeah. Get here on dinner time, Ian. We'll get you some.
Exactly.
All right, let's go down to Trooper Bob. There's that Cruise Chevrolet replay. Boy, you love the physicality of the quarterback saying, I'll just take it myself.
And the one thing we've noticed early on, Ashley Ridge not afraid of contact. You have to think that's trying to kind of set that tone to let them know, hey, we're physical. We're going to be here all night. You better bring your lunchbox because it's going to be a long night here at Ashley Ridge.
Zach Woods going to kick off. 2 Sharks back. That's about the 2-yard line. This ball heading left, going to stay in bounds, going to go out of bounds. Let's check in now. 3 times the charm for Trooper Bob.
All right, the student section's ready. They're all amped up. You can see them right there behind me. People are still pouring into the game. Like Dean said, around 3 to 5 mile-an-hour winds. That's what it feels like. When you're coming to the game, stop by the agricultural tent. The students actually have some boiled peanuts that they made. But the temperatures are perfect. It's not like last week where some of the players were catching cramps in the 4th quarter. It's a beautiful night for football here at Ashley Ridge. Come on out, and this is what they're playing for.
All right, Trooper Bob, thanks so much.
Talk about a statement-making drive, Dean. That opening drive, 12 plays, 75 yards, able to take 3 minutes and 54 seconds off of the clock. Couldn't ask for a better start if you're Ashley Ridge.
And we are re-kicking the ball. I feel like I just had a senior moment. They did kick off a minute ago, didn't they?
Actually, they did.
Okay,
it went
good.
out of bounds, and so I guess they wanted to maybe try to set up a return if they could. Maybe to improve their field position. But we'll see if that gamble plays off.
Ball spotted near hash at the 35. Zach Woods going to give it another rip. This one, same result. Going to go out about the 11-yard line. And an opportunity now to watch a quarterback that, if you follow high school football in this area.
I don't think so, not yet quite, Dean. Looks like Brant LaPrade wants
they're
him to
keep
kick
going
it again.
backwards. Okay. I don't know if I've ever been part of a game where we've done 3 consecutive kickoffs after a touchdown. But
And what
hey,
you also have to worry about, Dean,
what you
is
got?
your kickoff team.
Yeah.
That's 2 consecutive times they've had to run the length of the field. So this is this could easily be a big return because the kickoff team could be a little winded from running down back-to-back plays.
They're young. That is back for Oceanside is number 2, Anthony Williams, a wide receiver, a junior wide receiver. And I believe on the far side, 88, Terrence Johnson, their number 1 wide receiver.
Boy, is he. That guy is a flat-out ball player.
I don't know what we have going on here. Maybe a little bit of a chess match here, right? Now we're going to have a little pooch kick. Fair catch caught at the 45-yard line. So, boy, prime field position for the Sharks.
Yeah, safe to say that worked well for Brent Leopard and the Land Sharks. As you mentioned, Dean, they're starting in outstanding field position.
Now you talk about, I was bringing up Manavian, the quarterback for Oceanside. Have you been around watching and paying attention to high school football in the Low Country? That name sounds familiar because he is just a junior, but he has played 3 years. He has started 3 straight years. So he has certainly had the experience under center in the shotgun. And Oceanside going to start with 5 wide receivers. And there's Johnson. We talked about him. Quick strike at the 45. Going to take it down. Gets wrapped up. Going to be taken down 2 yards shy of the first down.
The win last week against Savannah Christian. Terrence Johnson, 9 catches, 154 yards, and a touchdown. He's got 18 catches on the year. So as we take a look at the Ashley Ridge defense.
Yeah, Sunbelt Reynolds defense. Keep an eye on, where did he go? He's right there. Malquin Pimentel, number 1 linebacker. He's got some great numbers, and he is the heart and soul.
So got a little laundry on the field. Our first penalty of the night. So take a look at that explosive offense. Oceanside.
Yep. Manavian and then Zycam Muncie. Terrence Johnson, the wide receiver. I've listed 4, but they started with 5. Right? So again, a lot of weapons, mostly outside. Muncie, though, has the ability to break one from the running back position.
And the streak continues. Last week we had Bishop England, and they had, I believe, 12 brothers. Well, here tonight we got the Crady brothers on that offensive line. So it must be something in the water here in the Low Country. Brothers and brothers playing football.
There goes Muncie to the outside, going to bust it all the way down to the 30, brought down at about the 26-yard line, and that is a first down. Here at Coastal Wound Care, the best in healing first down.
Stephen Jefferson on the stop for Ashley Ridge, and yeah, you got to keep your eye on one running back there for Oceanside is Zakai Muncie. Man, 24 carries, 212 yards on the year. They moved him back to running back. Started as a slot receiver, but they're so loaded at the wide receiver position that he now takes over the running back duties.
They basically run the same play, pick up another 9 inside the 20-yard line now. Second and about 2.
This is an Oceanside team that they're battle-tested for sure.
Manavian back, looks right, going to throw right. Got a wide-open receiver. That's Ethan Renew. Ethan Renew for a second touchdown of the game. E-Dog, we're going to be here for a long time, man. If we keep on playing football at this rate, and that is your Trident Technical College, your future, your college touchdown. It happens from the Rapid Repairs red zone.
An all for naught, as is the penalty flag on the play.
Well, we have seen a couple of really nice touchdowns and drives. This one, though, we're going to come back. It doesn't feel like to me that penalties are going to slow these teams down at all, right?
And for Ethan Renew, this is his first action of the season. Missed the first 2 games of the year due to injury. They were really excited to get him back. Ethan last year played at West Ashley, now over at Oceanside, a big target, a guy with college size, and with the right moves, absolutely will be playing on Saturday.
Manavian looks, threatens to scramble, does so, finds a crease on the right side, going to take it to the 20. Another flag down. This likely to be a holding call, second in a row, and will back them up. That was a 2nd and 12. So you go from scoring a touchdown to 2nd and 12 from the 28, 29. And now we're going to look at a second down and a lot. But again, I think both of these teams, watching them for the first time, and then you look at the statistics, right? They are quick strike, and they have the ability, to have that long gain.
When you look at Oceanside, they're 1-2 on the year. We talked about them being battle-tested. Lost to Irmo in the opening week, 35-28.
By the way, that's the #1 team in the state,
yes.
Irmo.
Lost to Calvary Day out of Georgia, 59-49, and then won last week against Savannah Christian. In those two losses, Coach LaPrade said the difference was just the turnovers. The turnovers, they couldn't overcome those. Now, so far tonight, it's the penalties that's killing the Land Sharks.
Monavian looks right, throws right, going to take it down to about the 30-yard line. That's Anthony Williams with the reception.
Julian Whitfield on the stop, the senior cornerback. And right now, if you're this Ashley Ridge defense, you're just holding on for dear life. But you're right, Dean. These teams, they can strike early and often.
So they get it back to a manageable 3rd and 14. Monavian's going to look right. Going to go across the middle, right back to Williams again. Great open field tackle. Pickup of 2.
MJ rest pass in the open field. Big tackle. We all know it's hard to bring guys down one-on-one when they're that open, especially the athletes they have there at Oceanside. An outstanding tackle. Now 4th down coming up for the Land Sharks.
Land Sharks would like to pick up a little bit more going for it now on 4th down. 4th and 12. They're going to look over for a signal. By the way, Respis, a sophomore on that defense. 3 receivers to the right. Aiden's going to go deep. He's got a receiver down deep. Throws it a little bit over. There's going to be a flag and a late hit call to keep this drive alive. That was Cooper Webb in the end zone. I don't know if they're going to call targeting if he led with his head.
I was thinking maybe just pass interference.
I think he was making a football play.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like he made contact with the helmet, so no, they're waving it off.
There you go. That was your Cruise Chevrolet replay of the game. Cruise Chevy on Rivers, just north of Northwoods Mall. You've got a friend in the car business at Cruise Chevy on Rivers. When we come back, can the Swamp Foxes make it 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns?
After the game, switch over to News 4 for all the Low Country High School football highlights.
I was in a lot of pain. I saw a Thumbs Up Guys commercial and I gave them a call. I felt like more than just a client. I felt like they were friends of mine.
Helping injured people is what we do. If you've been injured, call us. We're those Thumbs Up Guys.
At Contract Exteriors, we transform homes. Imagine the possibilities. Make your home new again with our expert craftsmanship and top quality materials. From stunning decks perfect for family gatherings to sleek, energy-efficient windows that brighten your space. Contract Exteriors brings your vision to life. And with our wide selection of siding options, we ensure your home's exterior reflects your style. And here's the best part. No payments for 12 months. Contact us today to start your journey to a refreshed home. Contract Exteriors, your trusted partner for home transformations.
When I first came to Coastal Wound Care, I was on crutches. I thought I was going to lose my leg, but Dr. Gregory assured me that he had everything under control. Now I'm at the point where I'm able to walk and the wound is healed.
Contact Coastal Wound Care today and start healing.
For updates on every single game throughout the state tonight.
And welcome back to Ashley Ridge. 7-0 Swamp Foxes over Oceanside right now. You were talking earlier about the first 2 games for Ashley Ridge. They gave up those 82 points in the first 2 games. And then they put up a 0 against Wando. And then all of a sudden you're looking here and you see the potential in this defense. Irmo, obviously a great squad. Don't know much about Calvary Day, but they did put up 59 on them. But again, that you look at early season results and you say, all right, I see where we don't need help on offense.
Well, and, Brent LaPrade touched on it. Like, they have to play those games so that they can get better and get ready for Reach. And that's kind of what helped them win the state, last year, being ready, prepared, playing the bigger teams. And that's what it's all about, is just getting ready for a region play.
Kayla's going to take it up the middle, pick up 2.
Bottom of that pile for Oceanside was Jory Harriott, who Coach LaPrade said probably is the best and fastest Land Shark on this football team. He said he's not big, he's not going to wow you, he's not one of those guys when he gets off the bus, you're going to be like, wow, but he is an absolute football player.
He's going to take it to the outside. That's where they've got to find a seam, and boy, you see the moves. Boy, so slick. check his cleats because it looks like he's on skates. Looks like about a 20-yard gain for Ryan Campbell, and that is what we have heard about and what we have seen on tape. Gets to the outside, you've got to be able to seal that corner, don't you?
Absolutely. You have to turn him back into there. You got to take the proper angle and not allow him to turn that corner, because him in open field is dangerous. By the way, that was Rise Meredith with the touchdown saving tackle on the play before.
Got a quick play there. We've got a couple of whistles, hand signals that I'm not familiar with from the guys.
It's like a legal substitution.
And I think maybe that's because they were substituting and then they ran that play so quick.
Illegal substitution against Oceanside.
So that'll make it 1st and 5.
And offensively, Ashley Ridge definitely in a groove. We got a chance to catch up with Bobby Marion earlier today, the former football coach there at West Ashley. I believe he's in charge of the offense here at Ashley Ridge. And boy, is he in his bag tonight, because this offense is clicking on all cylinders right now. Definitely in control early on here in the first quarter.
We've got some clock issues. They're resetting the clock, or actually putting the right amount of time on there. I saw one of the coaches kind of relaying some numbers up to the press box. So they want 4:15 put on the game clock, and it's there. So 4:15 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Ashley Ridge. Oceanside with great field position to start their drive. Has a touchdown called back and then stopped on 4th down. Man in motion for Ashley Ridge. Lee's going to take it up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard at the best. And that is big number 0 Sawyer Arnold making the stop, along with your guy, number 70, Mike Jones.
Yeah, Mike Jones, this guy plays the entire game. He plays on the offensive line. He plays on the defensive line. Never comes out. He's a Wofford commit, actually, so he'll be a Terrier next year, a 4-year starter. Just a guy that never leaves the field.
2nd and 4. Campbell looks inside, man. Great pursuit, great action. That was number 1, Michael Strickler, coming from his defensive back position like an absolute missile, tackles him low.
Let me tell you about Mr. Strickler.
Tell me a story.
Also plays running back in goal line situations. According to Brent LePad, he is a head hunter. I said, you mean like John Lynch? He's like, yeah. When he hits, you know.
So, what are we doing talking about these old people?
He's a hard hitter from the safety position.
Well, Steve Atwater wasn't available. Lester Hayes wasn't around to talk about.
He will lay the boom on you for sure.
So you got 3rd and 10 now. Khalees back, looks right, gonna have a screen pass. Oh, my. Mike Jones. He's gonna look back and go, I had it.
Mike Jones.
I had the pick.
You can see why he's already received 6 offers here. They were trying to set the screen up, just didn't get it high enough. Oh, Mike Jones. Oh, big man's dream to be able to get a pick 6 and take it to the house, but Mike Jones not able to come down with it.
I would have paid to see that rumble stumble for the next 40 yards, 45 yards. All right, punting situation for Ashley Ridge. And, boy, that's blocked. Great coverage.
Oh, but it was touched by Oceanside, and then they fumbled it back. I think Ashley Ridge is going to regain possession.
Did. What a turn of events. Ashley Ridge absolutely stormed the punter. I think that was Zach Woods. And before he knew it, he had 3 guys on him. We have the referees talking about this, the officials, coming straight up the middle.
That was actually Michael Strickler with the block.
And that ball does hit. I can't tell what number 8.
I know Caleb Sharo was in the right place at the right time and able to scoop it up and give the ball back to Ashley Ridge.
Cole Gaspar, the wrong place, the wrong time.
So good job by the Swamp Foxes. Yeah, I was about to say that punt was very slow developing. Like he was taking his time. And, I mean, had Strickler not blocked it, there were 2 other Land Sharks
that were
in
right
position
there
to do it.
We got a little equipment problem with the quarterback, Trevor Khalees.
just right now, it seems like Oceanside just all out of sync. Everything's choppy, fluid, a bunch of, obviously penalties. Then you have that turnover, which, as you see right here, this was just a jailbreak. And give credit to Strickler. As you can see, Charo not even really looking for the football. He just happens to see it on the ground and able to wisely not try to pick it up and run, but fall on it.
Cruz Chevy replay. I've got a question. Was that ball blocked or was that ball shanked?
I kind of thought it went off of Strickler's stomach because he didn't get it with his hand. He probably could have taken it off of his foot.
I hear you. Muncie got to take it to the left side. So tell me why Oceanside's got the ball.
Ah.
How about that, my guy?
All right.
So maybe we could rerun that Cruz Chevy replay when we get a minute. But the bottom line is it was a first down run of about 9 yards. And we got a little turn of events again. Sakai Muncie, Aiden back, looking left, going to scramble right. And you can only jitterbug so long in the backfield before you're taken down by number 1 of Ashley Ridge, Malquan Pivotel.
Senior offensive linebacker not giving up on the play, determined to get Avian on the ground.
So they move Pimentel around a little bit. They'll set him up at linebacker. He's playing the edge right now. The bottom line, he is just an athlete, strong, fast, and a game changer. Monavian back, looks right, going to go deep. He's got a man open. He's got a defender right there, and that's going to be picked at the 6-yard line by number 20, Nolan Beatty, the senior, with a pick.
Nice job of reading the football, catching it at its highest peak. And as good as Monavian's been all year, that's actually his 8th interception thrown this year. So a little bit of a turnover issue for Oceanside. And once again, an Ashley Ridge defense, bend but don't break, not allowing the big play and the Swamp Foxes take over.
He had one-on-one coverage with Anthony Williams, but boy, a lot of credit to Beatty. He played the ball perfectly, almost turned into the wide receiver here.
So as you can see, he has the inside position. If you're the wide receiver, you have to bat. Oh boy, he is off.
That ball was spotted at about the 10-yard line, the 8-yard line. Call it 92 yards for the guy who averages about 230 a game, and this is why. How special that kid is. 13-0 Ashley Ridge.
It just takes that one missed assignment. That one time you kind of let your guard down, and you just saw why I compared him to Reggie Bush. World-class speed. Probably the fastest player in the Low Country. Definitely one of the fastest players in the state. Man, that young man has a very bright future.
92 yards. We caught the last 87 of them. We'll go back and show you how that happened when he broke through the line of scrimmage. So let's do this, E. Let's say not Reggie Bush. Let's say present day.
Okay.
Who do you got? Jamar Gibbs?
Yes, that's very good. Kind of a scat back as we have offside called against Oceanside. Let's see if they're going to decline it. But yes, you want somebody here. You see, look at that hole.
Great work by the
goodness.
offensive line.
I think I could have ran through that hole, and if that was me, I would just now be getting to the end zone.
Cody Peterson with the big block, number 77. But you saw how that offensive line opened up with their blocking scheme. Man.
I mean, again, this guy last week, he had 21 carries for 250 yards, 1 touchdown. On the season, he came in with 553 rushing yards, 58 receiving, 8 touchdowns, so now has 9, and was averaging 185 yards on the ground a game. Electric.
That is something else. That, by the way, was a huge Trident Technical College touchdown. Your future, your college, and we have certainly seen really the ebb and flows of this game. Unfortunately, for Oceanside, they had the touchdown call back. They got great field position on their second possession, don't do anything with it, and then they get a one-on-one with their wide receiver Anthony Williams, only be taken over by Nolan Beatty with the pick, and then one play later,
bam!
You're like, what happened?
There's Campbell. We saw him last year. toting the football for Fort Dorchester. Made the transition over here to Ashley Ridge. You know, it's just certain players, Dean, and I know you've seen your tenure, your 3-4 decades here in the Low Country, guys. You just don't forget. And earlier in the Open, I accidentally called him Ryan Williams because I was thinking about Rusty Williams, a young man at War Number 3 for Berkeley, who reminded me of him as well.
Williams going to take the ball at 30, go to the 35, down to the 40, and a great tackle by
the kicker,
Zach Woods.
I'm not just a kicker. I can also come down with touchdown-saving tackles. Nice tackle by Mr. Woods.
Yeah, take your helmet off, young man. Just run it out. You know what? He was turning around to go pick up the tee. Now I love that. Oh, heck of a tackle. Touchdown saving tackle? Maybe. The Crew Chevrolet replay will show it for you.
Anthony Williams, all he saw was the end zone.
Look at that, huh? And he hangs on for dear life, brings him down. So again, good field position for Oceanside.
And it seems like everything Oceanside has thrown thus far has always been downfield. Maybe get some short curl routes to get the offensive kind of in rhythm, some crossing patterns. Just try to loosen up and really settle down. Still plenty of football left to be played.
They've also found success in the running game. Muncie picking up another 4 or 5 yards. Muncie with 4 carries now for 37 yards.
Nice pass on the stop for Ashley Ridge.
You know, maybe it's just simply that it's uncomfortable to run this much. Manavian with a clap gets Ashley Ridge to jump. Looks over, gets a sign from the bench. 3 receivers at the top of the screen, 1 down low. Going to step up. Boy, he covered up just in the nick of time because he had pressure on the backside. And I believe that was number 23, Zachary Johnson.
That was your guy, Mr. Pimentel, on the stop. Oh, well, number 1, linebacker, moves him around, defensive end, linebacker. Seems like I saw that last night. Somebody wearing a white jersey running around from the linebacker position.
1?
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah, would you like? 18 seconds on the clock. Oceanside. They do have to snap the ball. There's about a 1.5 difference. So 3rd and 11. Monavian's got 3. Boy's got no help from the offensive line. Scrambles left, throws right. And boy, what a nice throw. Unfortunately, Ethan Renew could not come down with it. Triple coverage, but there you see the talent. That was a beautifully placed ball. Bottom line, incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 11. As we go to the break, second quarter coming up after this.
AC struggling? Charleston Electric and Air has you covered. From expert electrical work and generator installation to fast, reliable AC repair. We keep your home powered and cool. One expert team, trusted for power, cooling, and comfort.
Thank you for allowing our family to serve your family at Charleston Electric and Air.
100% satisfaction. Your comfort guaranteed.
When your project demands the best, turn to Sunbelt Rentals. 10 branches conveniently located in Charleston, Sunbelt Rentals helps you get things done with an expanded mix of tools and equipment. With over 14,000 pieces of equipment, expert advice, and reliable service, we help pros and DIYers tackle any job, big or small. Rent from Sunbelt Rentals, a company proud to be involved in the community and schools. Sunbelt Rentals, making it happen for our customers. Visit us today.
What if you could change your future in just 1 or 2 years?
At Trident Technical College, you can invest in yourself and see real results.
And with low or even no cost tuition, your education is one of the best investments you can make.
It's called ROI, a return on investment.
That means what you put in today pays off for years to come.
Greater job satisfaction.
More financial freedom.
A better future.
College is worth it, and so are you.
Honey, the AC stopped working. Call Plum Pro Plus.
AC issues?
I'm on it. Found the issue. Plum Pro Plus is Charleston's #1 plumbing, heating, and air company for a reason. Call the pros today to find out how you can receive a free heater with the purchase of a new AC system. Call the pros you can trust. Call Plum Pro Plus today.
Once again, Ashley Ridge would like to thank our gold sponsors, Mark Ensley State Farm.
Second quarter, Ashley Ridge, Oceanside, Swamp Foxes with a 14-0 lead. Your Southeastern Spine Institute stats update for you. And, boy, your eyeballs go right to Ryan Campbell. 8 carries, 117 yards, including a 92-yard touchdown run. So think about it. Before that touchdown run, he had 7 carries for 25 yards.
But that's why you can't fall asleep. It only takes one.
He was just percolating, man. He was just getting ready to blow the top off.
And just his ability, obviously, us up here in the press box, Dean, you saw him literally just pull away from the defense. A special young man for sure.
The other stat that Southeastern Spine Institute stats update wants me to tell you about, Aiden Manavian, right? 3 of 6 for 19 yards. This is a kid who averages 338 yards per game through the air. So Ashley Ridge finding a way, but I agree with you. Find some soft spots, 8 yards away and start picking away there.
Here he is again.
But I'll tell you what, Pimentel and that defense right now, that is what is going to be talked about in the locker room for Oceanside. They have got to find a way to control that Swamp Foxes defensive line.
It's Pimentel. I mean, that's his, I believe, either second or third sack of the night. Right now, Oceanside, they've got to come up with a way to get him blocked. He is causing a lot of disruption in that backfield. He is single-handedly taking this defense on his back.
48 total yards now by Oceanside as Ashley Ridge takes over at the Oceanside 45-yard line.
I was just dying to use the word, back because Southeastern Spine.
Yeah, you could have done that. Yeah, you could have done that. Because you can't work vertebrae into the sentence, can you? A little pitch to Spivey. He's going to find a seam. There is number 9 for Oceanside. That is Rice Meredith after a pickup of 3. And Trooper Bob down the sideline with a little check presentation. Bob?
$500 to Ashley Ridge High School Principal Matthews. What does the school plan on doing with this money?
We plan on giving this straight back to our students to continue to encourage them to do the right thing and represent Ashley Ridge in a great way.
We got the representatives from Knights Companies. Thank you very much. We'll send it back upstairs.
Knights Companies and News 4 proud to present each participating homeschool a check for $500. Ryan Campbell down to the 15. The grant provides each school with extra funding to help make their school great over the past 14 years. Friday Night Rivals and our sponsors have donated over $160,000 to Low Country students and schools. Congratulations from Knights Company and ABC News 4. Campbell taken down, just a 2-yard gain. And he went into that line not with a whole lot of steam. I think maybe that something may have tweaked on that run prior.
Well, he's got his team in the rapid repairs red zone as they're trying to kind of really separate themselves even more against this Landshark team.
Over the middle. Boy, how about this tackle? How about that tackle? Love that. Is that Cooper Webb?
No, that's actually
number
Jordan
5.
Wright. Jordan Wright for Oceanside. Senior DB. He himself has a couple of offers, one from Charleston Southern, one from the Citadel. Coming up with the big stop there on second down, forcing third down for the Swamp Foxes.
The Knights Company's replayed, join a team with leadership, integrity, loyalty, and excellence. Khalees looking right, going to be picked off at the 7-yard line. Down the left side is number 1, Michael Strickler. Strickler's going to cut it back. He's got 2 men looking at him, the quarterback and a lineman, and number 24 is going to take him down on the backside, and that is Cameron Garner.
So Trevor Khalees, and you're not going to believe this, Dean, but last year, Ashley Ridge, I keep referring back to that game, Ashley Ridge scores on opening drive. They're driving, going up 14-0.
Yep.
Pick 6. Oceanside picks it, and they go on to score 35 points in a row. Let's see what happens here. Is that the big play that Oceanside needs to get themselves going?
Strickler slowing down a bit as he got to the 30, making sure he's going to keep that ball secure, giving his offense an opportunity now to find pay dirt. 1st and 10. And to the outside, splits the seam, picks up 8 yards. Number 15, Zakai Muncie. And we're going to send it back down to Trooper Bob.
I'm here in the field with Principal Brooke Matthews. Thank you so much for taking time out. Ashley Ridge, you're a couple weeks into the school year. What are some of the exciting things you're doing here?
We have had the best start yet. We just recently had a club fair where we showcased over 40 clubs that our students can get involved with. So at Ashley Ridge, we want to make sure that everybody has a place, and the club fair did just that.
I can tell everyone has a place because when I walked in, I bought some boiled peanuts that the students were selling, barbecue that was made right here on site. Also, the culinary students, they told me they did the mac and cheese.
Yeah, so we partner with our culinary group and our ag students. The ag does the boiled peanuts, which are the best boiled peanuts in the low country, and our culinary students do the bases for the bowls, grits and mac and cheese. So I'm telling you what, Ashley Ridge is a special place. We've got the best students in the state. Go Foxes.
I'm going to have to split a Tic Tac 3 ways because I ate so many boiled peanuts. But thank you so much. Keep up the good work here at Ashley Ridge. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you.
I'll send it back upstairs.
Our Rapid Repairs Red Zone. If your home needs repairs, call Rapid Repairs. Oceanside keeping it on the ground with Muncie as they're looking at 2nd and about 8 from the 9. They're going to go back to Muncie. They found something in the middle they like. They found the pay dirt for the first time, and they really like that. Your Trident Technical College touchdown, your future, your college. We got us a game.
And Muncie, that's his 3rd touchdown of the season. Finally, you knew it was just a matter of time before the Swamp Foxes got on the board. They're too explosive to kind of keep them at bay. And just like in the first quarter, the touchdown's going to be negated.
Nope, it's going to stay. I think it was extracurricular activities in the end zone. So that flag was thrown as the celebration was going on.
Well, it's a personal foul against.
Touchdown's good.
Okay, so maybe they'll enforce it on the kickoff.
Is that a choice the coach has? Let's take a look again. Knights Company's replay up the middle as Muncie.
Oh, he just snatched his mouthpiece off. As you see, 6 going to retrieve it.
Terrence Johnson apparently needed another mouthpiece. Or he's like, quit chatting.
Very, very fond of the mouthpieces worn by Ashley Ridge.
I got a great mouthpiece story. It is like one of my favorite high school football stories ever. I'll tell you in a minute. Oceanside, that's Jackson Summey with the boot. Sophomore. We take a look at the touchdown as we go to break tonight. Thumbs up, guys. Yeah, they're going to get 4 thumbs up. They're going to get 11 thumbs up. Great offense there by Oceanside. We're back. 14-7 game.
Get all the highlights from around the Low Country after the game on News 4 at 11.
Cruise has lots of new certified pre-owned and local trade-ins with no payments till November. And we're giving back to our community. Together, let's drive. Cruise Chevy on Rivers, cruisechevrolet.com.
You've got a friend in the used car business. Yes, you do.
At Knights Companies, we're not just in the business of concrete. We're in the business of building relationships. For over 3 generations, our family has proudly served our communities. Join us at Knights Companies, where your career thrives in an environment that values people, integrity, leadership, and excellence. Discover why our team is at the heart of everything we build. Knights Companies, excellence in concrete, built on family values.
You've got a friend in the car business.
Suburban and Tahoe and Silverado, oh my! Get these and more new Chevrolets in stock. Special financing and no payments till November with approved credit. Together, let's drive. cruisechevrolet.com and Cruise Chevy on Rivers.
Make sure to visit the home of Ashley Ridge Athletics on the web, gofoxes.org.
14-7 game. Oceanside goes to the ground to find pay dirt. And why that's a big deal. I mean, this year, coming into this game, they ran 93 pass plays, 42 rushing plays, right? Tonight, they've thrown the ball just 6 times, and they've rushed at 11. So they're really flipping the script to kind of get back into this game. With that being said, there was nobody better in the Low Country than Coach Dave Spurlock. I met him when he was a St. Andrews coach when I first moved here in 1990. He was the first one that kind of incorporated the Midnight Madness. And so, for a couple of years, we were the only TV stations going at midnight.
Right.
And so I have Mike on him, whole 9 yards. And so, we're in the gym getting ready to go out to the field. And he's like, guys, here's the deal. When we get to play Bull in the Ring, right, where everybody's going to get smashed up, he goes, I forgot to order the mouthpieces. I have one. So after you get done in the middle, you got to give the mouthpiece to the next guy. I swear to you.
I know you're lying.
I swear to you. Rest in peace, my friend. He knows I would never, ever.
Oh, that's a good one.
True story. It was great.
That's a good one.
It was great. I mean, and again, so many blessings of being part of this community for so long and getting to be friendly and knowing a lot of these coaches. And there have been some just quality ones through the years, and he was something else, boy.
Coach Spurlock, he ended up being the AD for Charleston County School District.
He did. He wouldn't go away.
Right. And then, of course, the Jamboree now, formerly, well, not formerly, but they used to have Sertoma. Now it's the Charleston County School District Kickoff, and it's named after Coach Spurlock.
Summy kicks it down to about the 25.
A lot of laundry on the field.
Yeah, that tackle made by Dan Rella, defensive back.
Yeah, Sunday last year played at First Baptist.
He did.
Already a offer, I want to say from East Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go.
To kick, so Jackson. I'm sorry, East Tennessee State University. And actually had a 71-yard punt earlier this year. So Jackson Sunday getting it done.
Jackson's grandfather, often called the mayor.
Yeah, for good reasons.
Because he was. His dad, Elliot.
Doing a great job, by the way.
Runs the airport.
I mean, I don't know if you've been to the airport lately, but it's getting really good.
Yeah, it's
really
nice.
nice.
It's a little busy.
Yeah, a little busy.
Right?
They just add another wing.
They just add another wing. Yeah. All right. So that penalty on the Swamp Foxes, they will start 1st and 10 from the 30.
I got a feeling you don't want to do a 3 and out here, Dean. You don't want to give that momentum back to Oceanside.
I'd like to see how many times Ashley Ridge has had a 3 and out this year. Ball. Fake inside. Not a fake inside. This is Cameron Garner.
Stop there for Oceanside. The tackle made there by Jackson Bean.
Now, we have not seen Ryan Campbell since he came out after their last drive. Garner back inside. He's going to be stood up at the line after picking up that Contract Exteriors first down. That's trusted for siding and decking and all things exterior from kickoff to finish. Let's kick it back downstairs with Trooper Bob.
Or you saw the earlier touchdown in the first quarter by number 3. Ryan, he scored that touchdown. I don't know what it looked like in the booth, but here it looked like he got shot out of a cannon going right to the end zone. I'm here with his parents. Miss Williams, has he always been that fast?
Always been that fast. Since 4 years old, he liked ball.
I've heard on the sidelines walking around, I heard that the colleges are looking at him and even talking to him.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
He has 13 colleges so far looking after him. He has 13 offers. And he's actually visiting another college on tomorrow.
Whatever his favorite food, you're going to have to give it to him tonight. What does he like to eat?
Fried chicken, and I don't think I'll be cooking that tonight.
Put some hot sauce on it now. But
yes,
thank you
sir.
very much.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you guys, and I know you're very proud of him. Yes. And we're going to watch the rest of this football game, see if he can give us some more touchdowns.
Thank you.
Yep.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, we'll send it upstairs.
So Cameron Garner stopped short now. Picked up 1. It was about 3rd and 5. Now you're looking 4th and 4. And Ashley Ridge, well, they didn't go 3 and out. A win for the Oceanside defense, as Ashley Ridge brings out their punting unit led by All-American tackler Zach Woods.
It's safe to say he's going to have to get this one off a little quicker, because you best believe Oceanside, they don't have anyone back. So you know they are coming for this block.
So they got And it was one step and a boot. This ball's going to land at the 27.
Oh, wow.
And boy, what a great bounce. Going to take it all the way down to the 1 yard line. And that's where they will mark it. Boy, that ball hit. Ashley Ridge thought, I got all day to take this thing. And boy, it sped to the 1. But when we come back, 99 yards away from a tied ball game with 6:12 left, you're watching Knights Company's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Cruz Chevrolet.
They T-boned me. I didn't even see it. I could not walk. I could not lift my hands. And I'm so happy that I went with a thumbs up, guys. Your world taken care of, no worries.
Helping injured people is what we do. If you've been injured, call us. We're those thumbs up guys.
When you come home, do you like what you see? You will when you choose TimberTech decking from Contract Exteriors. Inspired by nature, born from advanced technology, TimberTech is a low-maintenance, high-performance decking material designed to resist stains, scratches, and fading, giving you more time to enjoy what matters. TimberTech, built for life, designed for memories. Come home to something better. Contract Exteriors, your local expert in decking solutions.
Do you or someone you care about feel anxious about visiting the doctor for the first time? From the moment you walk through the door, at Coastal Wound Care, we treat every patient like family. Contact Coastal Wound Care today.
Closed captioning is brought to you locally by 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We make junk disappear.
Welcome back to Ashley Ridge. 6:12 left here in a pretty good football game. You know, the only question, I mean, the flow has been weird, right? Early on, a touchdown callback, a couple of big penalties against Oceanside, huge run by Campbell. Feel like they had the momentum.
Yeah.
And then a big interception by Oceanside sets up their first touchdown. And the Oceanside defense, or the Ashley Ridge defense, done a great job shutting down the high-powered arm of Aiden Manavian. So Oceanside, that's fine. We'll just let Muncie just run the ball.
And it's really weird, Dean, because, you know, a lot of yardage combined between the two, but only 21 points on the scoreboard thus far.
Got to be careful of the shotgun. Manavian's going to take it straight ahead. Down at the 3. Boy, he is slammed to the ground. Nope. I guess that was a direct snap, maybe.
All I know is Cody Peterson was in on the stop.
That's your man, Michael Strickler. So it must have been a direct snap to him. But, boy, I tell you what, I hate that shotgun when you get the ball at the 1 yard line.
I mean, it could be a bad snap, a low snap over the head, then it's a safety. So, but you have to think these guys have had enough reps that it's automatic for them.
Manavian's going to keep it. He's going to lose a yard. And they're right back where they started on first down. Now it's 3rd and 11.
Zakari Johnson, let's give him credit for that tackle. As you see, almost another big play there by Mr. Pimento. He's just been all over the field.
Nice company replay. Join a team with leadership, integrity, loyalty, and excellence. That sounds like our relationship for like the last 25 years.
What's that?
Leadership, integrity, loyalty, and excellence.
To each other, that's right. You know, again, everything I know, I owe to you, Mr. Stevens.
Manavian's got to get out of this pocket. The rush has been a lot. He's going to throw it to the outside, right over the shoulder, and boy, what a grab by number 6, Cooper Webb. And again, another reason why this kid is so good back in the pocket. Drops that thing in.
I mean, picture perfect. That ball could not have been thrown any better than what we just saw. A big catch over the shoulder, gives you a little breathing room, keeps the drive going, first down on our Knights of.
Great job by Webb. Fake inside. Here comes the pressure. He's going to throw it up again. Boy, a lot of hand fighting going, a lot of jersey pulling between Terrence Johnson, who loses his helmet, and number 4, Julian Mitchell. I guess Julian Mitchell was looking for his buddy's mouthpiece. Is it in the jersey? Is it in the helmet?
Both the size of both of these squads. I mean, look at Oceanside. Obviously, they move up in classifications, but man, these kids, just their physical size, has to be two of the bigger football teams here in the Low Country.
That's J.T. King. Take a look at him, 17. 10 seniors on this Ashley Ridge defense. That's why I brought up Respris earlier. He's a sophomore playing with these 10 senior defenders. As Muncie takes it inside, picks up 4, going to make it a big 3rd and 6.
You know, now that you say that, Dean, J.T. King, number 17, the senior defensive end.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure his dad is Jarrell King.
That's right.
Who we saw earlier.
Saw him earlier.
Played at North Charleston, then played at South Carolina. I think he had a couple of appearances in the NFL as well. So it's got to be. And he played defensive end, so I'm sure he's teaching youngin how to do it right.
Monavian back in the shotgun. Got Muncie to his left. 4 receivers, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Here comes the pressure. He's going to step up. You can avoid 1, but you can't avoid 2. And that was Malachi Mitchell filling the gap on the inside.
The senior defensive lineman in the right place at the right time. That pressure has really bothered Oceanside all night long.
Well, during the fourth quarter of tonight's game, we'll be highlighting the school bus stop of the game presented by NHTSA. The law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. Paid for by NHTSA. And right now, I don't know about you, but I think the stop of the game was by the kicker.
Either that or that interception from Oceanside, because Ashley Ridge was thinking about going up 21-0. Now they're up 14-7.
But if I can get a kicker the stop of the game, oh boy. That punt launched, fair caught at 48. There's Jackson Summey with the punt you were talking about earlier. You know, that was one thing I always thought about. The punt, right? I think the punt should be gauged in the yardage by where he kicked it, not where the ball is spotted.
Correct, because there's a lot of times another 10 to 12 yards back, you know, with the snap.
Yes.
When we make you football commissioner of all football,
of all things,
that's the first thing you can implement. Is
what's the second thing I should do? I know. How about no senior transfers allowed in the state of South Carolina without a penalty?
I was thinking more along the lines of, in terms of football.
Well, that is football.
Well, yards after the catch. Like if the quarterback throws it for 5 yards and he runs for 55, he shouldn't get 60 yards of passing.
He should just get 5 yards of
passing.
Yeah, but your boy Deshaun Watson, man, he made a fortune off of that, just pitch it in front of him. There's this pass to the left side. That's number 15 for Ashley Ridge. Jagger Spivey, their top target of Trevor Callis.
Sawyer Arnold there on the stop.
The Trooper Bob down there just doing a little bit of investigative journalism as Garner takes it inside. Investigative reporting is trying to get an update on Campbell. The trainer told Trooper Bob that she can't tell him anything right now, but Trooper Bob was not going to be stopped. He asked if he's going to be able to come back to the game, and she said, I can't answer that either.
Is this thing called HIPAA? I'm pretty sure it does not allow you to give out that information.
I don't think it has anything to do with HIPAA. Oh, man. How about that?
Hopefully Ryan Campbell, we saw his explosiveness. Hopefully he'll be able to come back in the second half.
Callis going to take it up the middle. Takes it about 10 yards before he's touched. Flag comes in late.
Hold the phone, folks. We got a flag on the play.
The reaction from the wide receivers on the right side looked like it is going to go against Ashley Ridge, but that was thrown by the back judge.
I got to tell you, these holes that are being opened by this Ashley Ridge offensive line, they are getting it done. That was another massive hole for Kalich to run up the middle. We saw the one from Ryan Campbell. Kudos to the big guys up front for Ashley Ridge.
This one's going to come back. We'll take a look at our Knights Company's replay, left side of the screen.
And unfortunately, that's one you don't even have to hold because he was already well beyond.
I couldn't tell if it's 51 or 75 with the hold.
And it's behind the play, so that's a bad break there for Ashley Ridge.
Going to make it second and looks like about 17. See if they go back to Shiro. He was instrumental in that first drive, catching 2. Khalid looks, going to go straight across the middle, wide open in the middle, and that is number 8, Jalen Grant.
It's one thing that week after week, I don't understand why more high school teams expose the middle. The middle is usually wide open.
Mm-hmm.
That was nothing but, just a tight end up the seam, and you saw the results. Everyone's so worried about the outside that they forget about the big guy who normally has his hand in the ground, running scot-free down the middle of the field.
That's going to be 3rd and 1, 1:35 on the clock. Clock is ticking. Oceanside will get the ball to start the second half. They will also take a timeout right here as Ashley Ridge looks to make it a 2-touchdown lead. Right now, Ashley Ridge with 245 total yards to Oceanside's 86. 92 of those came on one play, one run. But Khalees with a nice night, 8 of 10 for 76 yards.
And this
He's
offense
also run it 4 times for 18.
This offense, obviously, completely different. As we look on the sideline, we see Ryan Campbell. He doesn't have his helmet with him. He looks like he's holding his hand behind his back. So definitely not going in here in the last 1:28 of the first half. But you take him off of this offense, and it makes it a lot easier for the defensive coordinator because you don't have to worry about the explosiveness of Ryan Campbell.
Concessions areas and gate areas and the fence lines along both sides of the field. Everyone, please find a seat.
No loitering announcement made. I've never been to a high school game where there weren't 500 kids standing around.
As you see Ryan Campbell there on the sideline, trying to shake it off.
Standing with the trainer. Third down play, goes up the middle. Gardner will. It's going to be an awfully close spot. I always love the left foot, right foot. If he spots it the left foot, it's first down. If he spots it with his right foot, not a first down.
So they're going to pull the chains out for a measurement. That's one thing I do like about.
They're going to give him a first down on the play.
About the NFL. That
What's
they've
that?
gone to that video of first downs. They don't pull the chains anymore. They have the little.
Do they have a little device?
Yeah, and so they can do it from above.
I did not know that.
I didn't quite understand why they had not done that previously, but good job by the National Football League.
1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Gardner in the backfield. He's going to throw it deep. Khalees. He's got a man, Williams, down there. Boy, flag comes out. It's going to be pass interference.
I thought that was good positioning.
I thought it was just 2 guys fighting for a football. Clock will stop at 1:08.
It's Keith Glasser on the coverage for Oceanside.
That's Josiah Mitchell trying to reel that one in.
Talk about being on an island. Man, cornerbacks, you got to be tough. In those one-on-one situations, you got no help over the top, no help underneath.
I don't know. By the way, what is unnegotiable is that contract exterior's first down, trusted from siding and decking and all things exterior from kickoff to finish. And it's also Rapid Repairs Red Zone. If your home needs repairs, call Rapid Repairs. 1st and 10 from the 16. Khalees looks right, going to throw right. Again, the middle's wide open for Shiro. He'll pick up about 8, make it a 3rd and short with 58 seconds left on the clock.
Rise Meredith there on the stop, and you can see this offensive unit. They've got confidence in their senior quarterback. Trevor doing a nice job of just finding the open man, playing pitch and catch.
Yep. Again, that space in the middle. Ashley Ridge is going to call a timeout. 52 seconds left on the clock. Have a conversation and see what it looks like. But, boy, I tell you what, you are right. Without Campbell in this game, it does make things a little bit easier to defend, taking nothing away from Garner. But you don't have to isolate so much on him. And that is when it looks like...
Fell on the shoulder?
I don't know. I think it was the play before Because, again, if you go back and look at that again, he did not hit that hole very hard.
But it looks like when they tackle him, looks like they
Show
fell
me again.
On top of him.
This is the play before.
Yeah, see, that's
Let's see if he pops up. Yep, all right, so I defer to the dog.
Looks like he just fell on it. Kind of. See that guy? Looks like that was Anthony Williams. And maybe he just fell on him.
Let's go back to live play now. 52 on the clock. At least in the shotgun, going to look left, throws left, and he's got his man. But, boy, he had to get rid of that and get rid of it in a hurry because number 0 for Oceanside, Sawyer Arnold, was on top of him.
Yeah, for Jalen Grant, you want to turn to your outside shoulder. He turned to the inside and kind of got turned around. Still was able to locate the football, but, yeah, that's definitely one he'll probably wish he had back.
I think if Trevor had another second or so, he would have put it right where he needed to put it. The 3rd and short, man in motion. It's going to be a keeper up the middle by Khalees, going to take it down to about the 5-yard line. It's going to be another contract exterior first down.
Big Mike Jones, the Wofford commit, on the stop.
Ashley Ridge going to call another timeout with 43 seconds left. We've got one timeout left. So you don't have to be terribly careful with that one timeout left. You can throw a little swing pass. Doesn't have to be in the end zone.
Well, the middle's been wide open pretty much all night.
So you could also look at the middle.
Maybe kind of just spread them out. And then see if you can sneak either a back out of the backfield or a tight end. The precision of Khalees.
So as we prepared for this game, right, what surprises you so far with 43 seconds left
Just
in the second?
Almost kind of lack of scoring. I expected this to be somewhat of a shootout. Obviously, Oceanside, they've not had any problem scoring all year long, but to only have 7 points. And you just talk about the turnaround that this Ashley Ridge defense has done over the last 2 games.
Khalees swings it out left. Garner looks for the end zone. Can't make the man miss. Great open field tackle. And that was number 9 for Oceanside. That's your boy Reese Meredith, senior linebacker. Now they will take their final timeout. Swamp Foxes do.
And see, even on that one, Dean, you want to lead your back up the field. He kind of threw it behind him. He kind of had to stop, had to adjust his momentum, and that's what kind of threw that play off. So you take a look at the replay here. You see how he kind of has to slow down, get it ahead of him, lead him into the end zone so that his momentum would carry him there naturally.
Mm-hmm. I love your analyst work. That was a perfect breakdown.
I'm no Kirk Herbstreit. Goodness, we all know my paycheck does not look like Kirk Herbstreit.
Look like Herbie's?
Herbie stays busy. Herbie does Thursday night NFL.
Yeah. I don't know. Back in the day, we used to jump in a car and drive to St. George and cover Dorchester Academy. Then we come back and we jump in the car, go to Clemson late that night.
Yeah, you used to throw me in that bay. Say, hey, break it down.
We would sleep in the parking lot at Death Valley, and then we would take the car to Williams-Brice for a 7:30 game. Herbie's got nothing on us except he's taking a private jet.
Yeah, he had his dog. I went to the Clemson LSU. He's got his dog on the field. He's all over the place.
2nd and goal now for Ashley Ridge. 36 seconds on the clock. This has got to be in the end zone, nowhere else. This one's going to be thrown out of the end zone, make it 3rd down. He was looking right, didn't have anybody, but I think that ball's definitely got to go in the end zone. I think if that ball is caught short at the 5-yard line and you don't get in, then you got that mad scramble.
Maybe run a rub play here. And kind of get somebody out in the flats. Not necessarily
Clemson did that well,
they
didn't
did that one time against Alabama. But you got the trips to the bottom. So let's see here if they can work that middle of the field.
Garner in the backfield. Can't run it, can you? This one's thrown deep, and it's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Wow! That ball underthrown, and a nice pick by number 8. That's Cole Gaspar. And I'll tell you what, I'm not saying it's getting chippy out there.
but you hate to see that from your senior throw. That's a situation, worst case scenario, we got to walk out of here with 3 points. If there's nothing there, you don't force it, you just throw it out of the back of the end zone. Tough decision there by the quarterback.
Yeah, I think that ball was just underthrown a bit.
And even if you throw a jump ball, you want to high point it. You want to throw it to, one of your bigger wide receivers and let him go up and get it. But you're right, Deanie. It was just underthrown. It was a throw that I know he would want back.
And probably would throw differently 9 out of 10 times, right? Trevor's been really, really good tonight.
And if you're Brent LaPrade, hey, we've been pretty much dominated here in the first half.
Yep.
We're only down 7. We get the ball to start the second half.
Yep.
Him and his staff, they're pleased with the score here.
Are they going to kneel it? Nope. Let's throw the ball. Manavian back, sets up. Pressure all over the place. Pressure continues to come. Hold on to the ball, young man. 13 seconds. They're going to let this tick down. But boy, oh boy. You get the ball to start the second half. I'm good with kneeling, and we run to the bus.
But I got to tell you, I've been very impressed with this Ashley Ridge defense. Very stifling in the first half.
Well, it was all about the P's early on, right? It was the Plum, Pros, Plus, perfect weather, and now you look at the pressure of that Ashley Ridge defense, and that has certainly been, I think, the difference of what we've seen in this game. Trooper Bob now standing by with Ashley Ridge interim head coach. Actually, they're having a conversation. They're getting ready for us. But Ashley Ridge putting up an impressive performance. Aside from that last pick, let's go down to Trooper Bob. Trooper Bob?
Hey, I'm down here with the coach down here on the sidelines. Coach, interesting first half. Even with that interception by the other team, you still have the score. What's it going to take to keep the lead in the second half?
We're going to have to finish drives. We've gotten down here a couple times and we weren't able to finish and put points on the board. I don't think we can let them hang around like this. We do have the lead, but it's close and they can be explosive. Our defense is playing great. We can't put it all on them, though. We've got to be able to finish when we get in the red zone.
Quick question. Number 3 had that explosive touchdown in the first quarter. I've seen him on the sidelines without his helmet on. Is he okay? Will he be able to play in the second half?
We're just going to evaluate him at halftime, see how he's doing, and hopefully he'll be ready to go.
Best of luck, Coach. Thank you very much for your time. Yes, sir. All right, there you heard it from the coach. We're going to see what happens, but right now the band's going to get ready for the halftime show. Not a person left in the crowd. It's still an exciting football game. We're ready for the second half. Back to you guys upstairs.
All right, Trooper Bob, thanks so much. When we come back, our halftime show as we take a look at the Ashley Ridge Band. 14-7 game, Ashley Ridge over Oceanside. We're back in 2 minutes.
AC struggling? Charleston Electric and Air has you covered. From expert electrical work and generator installation to fast, reliable AC repair. We keep your home powered and cool. One expert team, trusted for power, cooling, and comfort.
Thank you for allowing our family to serve your family at Charleston Electric and Air.
100% satisfaction. Your comfort guaranteed.
Suffering with debilitating back or neck pain? Don't wait to get a diagnosis. The Southeastern Spine Institute has everything you'll need to make pain a distant memory. At their state-of-the-art medical center, patients can get an MRI or X-ray, see a doctor, get a diagnosis, and then get treated, often in the same day.
In pain, we have everything you need under one roof. Make your own appointment at southeasternspine.com. No referral is needed.
When your project demands the best, turn to Sunbelt Rentals. 10 branches conveniently located in Charleston, Sunbelt Rentals helps you get things done with an expanded mix of tools and equipment. With over 14,000 pieces of equipment, expert advice, and reliable service, we help pros and DIYers tackle any job, big or small. Rent from Sunbelt Rentals, a company proud to be involved in the community and schools. Sunbelt Rentals, making it happen for our customers. Visit us today.
One of the great things about working with Rapid Repairs is that we are locally owned and operated for over 25 years. Doing business with Rapid Repairs, you get one of our great technicians or a representative of our management team, but also to have a peace of mind that we as owners are vested in our community. We live here, we've grown up here, and we continue to serve our community. Rapid Repairs offers an extensive list of home repairs from underneath your house in your crawl space to your roof and everything in between.
If your home needs repairs, call Rapid Repairs.
573-HELP.
Welcome to the Friday Night Rivals News 4 Halftime Report. News 4, working for you.
Welcome back to the ABC News 4 Halftime Report for the most low country news, weather, and sports. Trust ABC News 4. ABC News 4 is working for you. Each week, the Thumbs Up guys are proud to highlight a scholar athlete from each participating school. The students selected will have an opportunity to win a $5,000 scholarship at the end of the season. Tonight's scholar athletes are Caitlin Burst from Oceanside, four-time junior Hurricane Tier 1 girls captain in ice hockey. She's participated with the track team. She was an All-American girls lacrosse captain, cross-country captain. Also played for the Charleston Mariners high school ice hockey varsity team. She's also a Girls to Learn Play hockey volunteer coach. She's part of the DECA Club, National Honor Society president, OCA Student Ambassadors co-president, Debate Club president, Girls Athletic Association member, Writing Lab member, Math Lab member, peer tutor, and a girls lacrosse coach. And oh, by the way, that GPA for Caitlin Borst, just a 5.467. Congratulations to Caitlin. And as for Ashley Ridge, boy, I love this guy, Blaine Wilson, with a 4.571 GPA. He's a 2-year letterman for the football team. He volunteers at Joint Base Charleston for 6 months. He's also at Ashley Ridge Youth Swamp Foxes, and he dares you to get into the end zone. Congratulations to both Blaine and to Caitlin.
Week 3 of high school football here. Friday Night Rivals joined by the Thumbs Up guys, or at least 2 of them, Jeff and Brandon. They are the presenting sponsors of our Scholar Athlete. And it's amazing now we start to look at a map and we just see where all the former Scholar Athletes are going to school and competing and then working academically. How exciting is that for you to kind of look at that map and see now it growing?
Man, that's probably the most exciting thing about this. And we talked about it from year 1, you know, just the impact that these kids are going to have. And now we're seeing that grow and grow, and we're excited for them to come back and help the community here or wherever it is that they're going. But yeah, we've got Naval Academy, North Greenville. I think there was a Citadel in there.
Yeah, we've had several.
I mean, it's crazy, where all these kids are going.
Yeah, it's really, really cool to see. For you guys at the firm, what's happening right now?
I mean, we continue to grow. We just purchased a new building, and the move-in on that is in the process as well. So, we needed more space. We were busting at the seams at our other offices. So, the new office is going to be great. It's going to be our central hub right here in Charleston. Allows us to continue to hire, to continue to provide great legal services to anyone who needs it. We're really excited about that.
It's awesome. Jeff and Brandon from the Thumbs Up guys, presenting sponsors of our Scholar Athlete here on Friday Night Rivals.
Hi, Jessica.
I've heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to come today.
We're on our way.
I'm attorney Brandon Dawson with those Thumbs Up guys. We're in the business of helping injured people.
As soon as I spoke to the gentleman on the phone, it was like the weight of the world was lifted off my shoulders.
They're so personable, stay on top of my case. It worked out perfectly.
In Charleston, success is worth celebrating. At All American Awards, we help you recognize excellence with custom awards and trophies that truly stand out. Everything from name badges and custom acrylics to sports awards. All American Awards makes it easy for you to honor your company or team's hard work and dedication with high-quality craftsmanship. Let All American Awards help you celebrate success. We are Charleston's choice for quality recognition.
Delta Force Athletics is the home of Delta Force All-Stars, Charleston's premier cheerleading and tumbling center. Our 10,000 square foot facility allows your child to discover their athletic ability, regardless of skill level. Now enrolling for after-school programs and recreational tumbling. The fun never stops. We host birthday parties and Friday night open gyms, too. Visit our website to sign up today. Delta Force Athletics. Don't miss your chance to join the Force.
I stepped on a wood screw and I went and saw 2 other doctors and they wanted to amputate my foot. I heard about Coastal Wound Care. Dr. Gregory and his staff saved my foot. They did a wonderful job and I can walk.
Contact Coastal Wound Care today.
Hi, Jessica.
I've heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to come today.
We're on our way.
Welcome to the Friday Night Rivals News 4 Halftime Report. News 4, working for you.
Welcome back to Ashley Ridge High School. Ashley Ridge Marching Band finishing up their performance at the half. And hey fans, we're giving you an opportunity to vote for tonight's Delta Force All-Stars Cheer of the Game. You can log on to abcnews4.com/poll and vote for either of tonight's cheer squads, for Ashley Ridge, or for Oceanside. Cast a vote for the Delta Force All-Stars Cheer of the Game. Results coming up later tonight during the game.
And your Ashley Ridge Rock Boxing. We'd like to make the student athletes from both schools and we encourage all spectators to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is expected at Ashley Ridge High School as we set good examples for our athletes and everyone. We remind all spectators that the game is competitive, but it's also an educational experience for all attendants. So let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout this entire contest and refrain from negative cheers, chants,
All right, so the Delta Force All-Stars Cheer of the Game. You have an opportunity to choose which school you like. Just go to abcnews4.com/poll. 3:32 left at halftime. We are back with third quarter action coming up.
Hi, Jessica.
I've heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to come today.
We're on our way.
I was in a lot of pain. I saw a Thumbs Up Guys commercial and I gave them a call. I felt like more than just a client. I felt like they were friends of mine.
Helping injured people is what we do. If you've been injured, call us. We're those Thumbs Up Guys.
When your project demands the best, turn to Sunbelt Rentals. 10 branches conveniently located in Charleston. Sunbelt Rentals helps you get things done with an expanded mix of tools and equipment. With over 14,000 pieces of equipment, expert advice, and reliable service, we help pros and DIYers tackle any job, big or small. Rent from Sunbelt Rentals, a company proud to be involved in the community and schools. Sunbelt Rentals, making it happen for our customers. Visit us today.
What if you could change your future in just 1 or 2 years?
At Trident Technical College, you can invest in yourself and see real results.
And with low or even no-cost tuition, your education is one of the best investments you can make.
It's called ROI, a return on investment.
That means what you put in today pays off for years to come.
Greater job satisfaction.
More financial freedom.
A better future.
College is worth it, and so are you.
When I first came to Coastal Wound Care, I was on crutches. I thought I was going to lose my leg, but Dr. Gregory assured me that he had everything under control. Now I'm at the point where I'm able to walk, and the wound is healed.
Contact Coastal Wound Care today and start healing.
Hi, Jessica.
I've heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to come today.
We're on our way.
Closed captioning is brought to you locally by 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We make junk disappear. Welcome to the Friday Night Rivals News 4 Halftime Report. News 4, working for you. The best Thursday night lights and Friday Night Rivals highlights from across the country.
Jackson's got to get something here. He got hit. The ball's on the ground. And you don't have any timeouts. They don't have any timeouts.
For the end zone. Caught! 17.9 to go. And
mistakes. But once they clear those up, West Seneca East is going to be a very good football team this year.
Extra point attempt and trying to get into the end zone for a 2-point attempt instead. After it was blocked, it was DJ Baker was the holder.
Forcing them to pass the ball. Deep down the field to Harden. Caught! Wow! Oh my goodness, did he actually come down with that?
Down over the Chickarosa. Strike up. The Silver Fox fights on. What a play call. This could be a penalty in the end zone, but that's an SCDC touchdown for the Silver Foxes.
Take us to the end here. Connor Kolka needing to convert for 2. And it is loose. Was it a catch and a fumble? State College is on the football. Yes! State College scores on the 2-point conversion, and Lustig scooped it up.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tonight's trophy and the Scholar Athlete plaques at the end of the season, all provided by All-American Awards, helping Charleston recognize excellence since 1993. And after the game, make sure you to switch over to ABC News 4 and get complete highlights from all the action around the Low Country with ABC News 4 Sports Director Scott Eisberg and Webb Wright. Friday Night Rivals on ABC News 4 starts at 11:05. As for college football tomorrow, pretty good slate. Alabama trying to rebound from that loss at Florida State. You got Georgia, Tennessee, usually a pretty good game. And boy, does Florida ever need a win after losing to South Florida last weekend. They play LSU at 7:30. All those games can be seen at ABC News 4. Let's go down to Trooper Bobby standing by with Coach LaPrade.
Coach, still a lot of ball left. You're only down by 7. What was the message to your team at halftime?
Well, we're very fortunate. It's a 7-point game. That's about as bad a football as I've ever seen from us. We didn't coach good. We didn't play good. So the mission was just get back to being ourselves and doing what we do. Run the ball, throw the ball, tackle on defense. You know, we're fortunate. The game's like it is. So we feel good about this half.
What do you want to see better in what do you want to see different in the second half that you didn't see in the first?
We just didn't really block up front. We didn't do a great job, and we're good up front. Receivers not catching the ball. We're kind of never got momentum going. We got to get some momentum this first drive and get going and tie this game up and make it a dogfight.
Best of luck in the second half, Coach. A lot of football to play. Best of luck to you. Thank you for your time.
Thank y'all.
You heard it from Coach. A lot of football left. Clock's going, so I'm going to get off the field and we'll watch the second half. I'll send it back to Dean and Everett upstairs.
All right, Trooper Bob, thanks so much. And when we come back, we've got kickoff for the third quarter, second half, 14-7, Land Sharks. Opportunity to tie it up.
Sports 4 is committed to providing you the best high school football coverage on Friday night.
And we know it takes a lot of hard work and dedication.
Catch all the high school football highlights on Friday Night Rivals with Scott Eisberg and Webb Wright, only on News 4.
Hi, Jessica.
I've heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to come today.
We're on our way.
Delta Force Athletics is the home of Delta Force All-Stars, Charleston's premier cheerleading and tumbling center. Our 10,000 square foot facility allows your child to discover their athletic ability, regardless of skill level. Now enrolling for after-school programs and recreational tumbling. The fun never stops. We host birthday parties and Friday night open gyms, too. Visit our website to sign up today. Delta Force Athletics. Don't miss your chance to join the Force.
Honey, I don't think the AC is working. Call Plum Pro Plus.
AC issues?
Looks like it's the contactor.
I've got a new contactor.
Plum Pro Plus is Charleston's #1 plumbing, heating, and air company for a reason. Call the pros today to find out how you can get a new AC system for as little as $3 a day. Call the pros you can trust. Call Plum Pro Plus today.
One of the great things about working with Rapid Repairs is that we are locally owned and operated for over 25 years. Doing business with Rapid Repairs, you get one of our great technicians or a representative of our management team, but also to have a peace of mind that we as owners are vested in our community. We live here, we've grown up here, and we continue to serve our community. Rapid Repairs offers an extensive list of home repairs from underneath your house, in your crawl space, to your roof and everything in between.
If your home needs repairs, call Rapid Repairs. 573-HELP.
Hi, Jessica.
I've heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to come today.
We're on our way.
All right, there you see it. Welcome back, everybody. Tonight's trophy and the Scholar Athlete plaques provided by All American Awards, helping Charleston recognize excellence since 1993. There's excellence right there. The question is, with blood on his pads and his shorts, he's trying to figure out, get his hands warmed up. Will we see Ryan Campbell, the running back who had the explosive 92-yard run and then injured after going in to a scrum?
Good thing about it, Dean, is he doesn't play defense. He's got his helmet on, which he didn't have in that second quarter. So hopefully he'll be able to go here in the second half.
Ball on the ground. So Oceanside called fair catch after the guy didn't come close to receiving it.
The special teams.
Can you check the rule book? I believe that's section 14, 7-3.
1.2. But not the start. But it seems like Oceanside has not really had outstanding field position at all tonight. They did have the one after the interception, and then, of course, the kickoff where they tried to essentially onside kick it. But this is normal territory for this Oceanside offense tonight.
276 yards offense by Ashley Rich, 81 for Oceanside. They need to tack on about 90 right here as they start with a run up the middle. Going to pick up about 3 on the play.
And Oceanside started having success when they established the run. Normally you have to run the football to throw it. Tonight we're seeing the opposite. And so far, Ashley Ridge has been able to excel in that area.
There you go. Quick release. Going to be a first down. And what you see the difference there, by the way, and that is your Coastal Wound Care first down, the best in healing.
Just timing. I think tempo, Coach LaPrade and his staff just trying to get the guys going a little early, no huddle, just get to the line of scrimmage and make the call there.
Once again, I go to the right side, pick up 3. But again, that quick release, you don't allow that defensive line and the edge get to your quarterback.
Obviously, Pimentel caused a lot of havoc in that first half.
They've got 7 in the box. Like they get all fit in a shoebox.
About to show blitz.
Monavian back, looks, got time. Holdings calls, but boy, what a catch on the sidelines. Was it a catch? Nope, in and out of his hands. Going to be holding call on Oceanside.
That holding on Oceanside.
obviously, this is my first time getting a chance to see Oceanside this year in person. From a rhythm standpoint, it just seems like Ashley Ridge and their defensive pressure is not allowing that offense to kind of get settled. Everything seems to be sped up. Everything seems to be rushed. And like you said, they're having to cut their routes off because, Mahamian just doesn't have anywhere to go. So give credit to Ashley Ridge and this defense, because we both know this Oceanside offense, they are very explosive.
Either that or get Manavian out of the pocket and let him strike. His big strike receiver, Terrence Johnson, 1 catch for 8 yards today. Going to have a little jet sweep, a little pitch out in front. Johnson misses a block, and that play is going to be stopped after maybe a yard. Nothing like running 45 yards to pick up a yard.
Zakari Johnson with the great pursuit, determined not to give up on that play, running sideline to sideline to negate the big play. And once again, 3rd down and roughly, Dean, 16 or 17 yards facing this Oceanside offense.
Lost 6 on the play. It's going to be offsides, either the left tackle jump just a little bit. I don't know. They're going to
called it against Ashley Ridge. I thought he was able to get the big guy to flinch over there on the left tackle. That being my main man, Mike Jones.
So they're going to call encroachment.
Anytime you can get 3 yards against a defense as talented and athletic as Ashley Ridge, you'll take it. Now let's see if Oceanside can come up with a big play offensively.
I just think their pressure's been so much that haven't given the receivers even to get 10 yards down the field. And again, quick strike. There he is. Ball on the ground. Ball still on the ground. Ball still on the ground. But who's there to pick it up?
Man.
Give me that Pimentel and cheese sandwich.
He must have been motivated by watching Micah Parsons last night, because he is playing like him right now, wearing number 1. He's a defensive end. What's he doing 10 yards down the field?
10 years. That ball was snapped where? At about the 25? This is a guy that's pursuing the backside of the play.
It's still not in the picture.
Oh, no, it was number 7.
Oh, correction. My bad, MJ. Rest pass. Thought that was his teammate. Rest pass, we've said his name a lot. Big tackle there made.
Campbell gets thrown to the ground.
Mike Jones.
So Campbell gets back, gets his first rush since being taken out of the game with an injury about halfway through the second quarter.
Probably the last thing you want to see on your first play back is Big 70 staring
Mike
at you.
Jones. Yeah.
Safe to say he's going to cause a lot of havoc in the Southern Conference.
Yep. Strike across the middle, almost picked off. Reese Meredith called his name a few times.
That ball needed to be just maybe an inch or two higher to get over that linebacker.
Yep.
Great, give credit to Meredith, able to get a fingertip on it and force a big 3rd down for this Oceanside defense.
Khalees targeting Shiro with 4 catches now. Has 4 catches on the night, 33 yards. They got 3rd and 12. See if they just go right to the running back. They don't. They're going to go down. And that was a miscommunication between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Khalees thought he was going to stop and turn out. And his wide receiver was just Josiah Mitchell.
Well, that's your hot route. When you see that blitz, you got to look down and you see the blitz coming. You got to break that route off and kind of whip that head around. He would have had a 1st down, but like you said, miscommunication there, a big stop for Oceanside.
What do the kids say? Throw it to blitz. Throw it to blitz. Here comes the punt.
Nice kick.
Again, nobody down. 1 person down. This ball going to take a really nice roll down to about the 6-yard line. Field position. Right now, that's going to the Swamp Foxes as we go to break. Oceanside, 95 yards away from tying this thing up.
You've got a friend in the used car business. Yes, you do.
Used cars, trucks, and SUVs, oh my! Fully inspected with great warranty options. No payments till November with approved credit. Together, let's drive. Details at cruisechevrolet.com.
Ever wonder what it's like to work at Knight's Companies? It's more than just a job. It's family. Here, you're not just another employee. You're a valued member of a team dedicated to excellence and innovation in concrete construction. We're united by our passion for building the future together. Join us at Knight's Companies, where your career thrives in an environment that values people, integrity, leadership, and excellence. Discover why our team is at the heart of everything we build.
Cruise has lots of new certified pre-owned and local trade-ins with no payments till November. And we're giving back to our community. Together, let's drive. Cruise Chevy on Rivers, cruisechevrolet.com.
You've got a friend in the used car business. Yes, you do.
Back, everybody. We come out of this halftime with 2 possessions. Seems kind of flat.
Yeah, I'm just kind of shocked because you had figured these teams would definitely be up a big game.
Yeah.
You know, Ashley Ridge, the big 5A, Oceanside trying to show they belong, defending state champions. Actually, Oceanside got the best of the Swamp Foxes last year, but we had an explosive start. But since then, just kind of a bunch of miscues by both teams.
A lot of credit goes to the Ashley Ridge defense for slowing down this high-powered Oceanside offense. And then Ashley Ridge's offense kind of came to a stop when Campbell got hurt. Monavian goes back. It's got Johnson across the middle. Nice play defensively by number 6. Now we're going to get a celebration call.
Yeah, they're trying to keep the sportsmanship in high school football. I know that's been a point of emphasis. No taunting, no excessive use of
what? Your voice?
Celebration. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately for Jaquan Simmons, he just cost his team some yardage.
Oh, he gave him the 4 thumbs down. He obviously doesn't know about the thumbs up guys.
He was just doing it for the
I
sponsorship.
tell you what, I'm going to get Miller, Dawson, Siegel, and Ward on the phone.
File a lawsuit.
We need a lawsuit
because
the kid was doing the thumbs down.
Yeah, maybe he was trying to get an NIL deal here,
Uh-huh. Well, I tell you what, Terrence Johnson targeted. Terrence Johnson extends those arms out and catches the ball.
A long stride. He just looks like a wide receiver.
Little
alligator.
There you go. All right, so 1st and 10, the 21. Monavian looks, going to hand it off inside to Muncie, going to cut it to the outside. And, boy, every time this kid touches the ball, it's like for 4, 5, 6 yards.
He's getting chunk plays, but the problem is Oceanside keeps hurting themselves by taking 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Let's see if they can sustain a drive.
They're going to keep it to Muncie's going to keep pounding on that right side, going to pick up a first down, another 5 or 6 yards. So that gives him 13 carries for 85 yards on the day.
We like seeing both teams playing with tempo now, trying to generate their offense to kind of get going, get in sync.
Go back. They're going to go back. They're going to go to that right side. Boy, they've seen something on that right side they like because it is 5 or 6 yard chunk. And if we were to patch into the Oceanside offensive coordinator and the head coach, Brent Price, he would just say, run it again.
Well, you got to figure that Aiden McNavian, he's an outstanding athlete. He's setting them up. He's going to eventually fake and just going to take off around the left side.
Give it to him again. Nope, he's going to go quick throw. Got a wide open right receiver. And boy, we've got a lot of action out of bounds between Simmons and Terrence Johnson. Oh, by the way, that was a 20-yard pickup.
Anthony Williams on the reception.
Again, I like that quick strike. I wouldn't keep that kid back in the pocket for a long period of time for the rest of the night.
How about the arm angle to get that pass off from an Avian?
Muncie back inside. They're going so fast, they beat the chain gang.
Right.
Right? So it was 1st and 10 at the 48. And by the way, your Coastal Wound Care first down, the best in healing. And Ashley Ridge has said, I think the best healing we can do right now is to slow the tempo down and get a timeout with 8:06 on the clock.
You mentioned it, Dean. Definitely Oceanside, they've identified something over on that right side that they like, that they've been able to expose. And, again, if it's not broke, you don't need to fix it. So good job by the offensive unit of Oceanside making the adjustments. That's what sometimes all about. It's just making adjustments and being able to execute.
Oh, yeah, the ball's loose on the ground. That's Nick on the Case Law Firm.
I think it's safe to say that these two teams probably won't be watching football together tomorrow.
No, they will not. And I got to mention, I had many run-ins, positive, with Coach Steve LaPratt through the years. I think I met his son once or twice, like pregame.
Right.
But sitting here listening to his interview with Trooper Bob, if I closed my eyes, it was his dad. Do you know what I'm saying?
And I think Steve's somewhere over there in the stands.
Oh, he is. We just got to run better. We got to catch better. We got to tackle better.
Just do everything better.
2nd and 4. 2 receivers are going to go out wide. Got to make a man miss, and he does. Going to pick up the first down. +4.
Nice job by Steven Jefferson making that open field tackle, wisely tackling legs. No one can run if you don't have legs. That's why I'm always kind of amused when I see guys try to tackle so high. Doesn't normally work in your favor, especially if you're a little guy like Jefferson.
You're going to go back inside, new running back. He's going to go to the right side. Boy, they're pounding that right side, and that's number 31, Julian Bonneau. Love that name.
Junior running back just lulls gravity to the ground, covered it up. You can tell he is a load for sure.
They're going to give it right back to him. And that is the first stop for less than 5 yards, what seems like in about 20 minutes. That was big number 17, Mr. King, J.T. King.
And I did confirm. I talked to his father, Jarrell, down there. That is indeed his son.
Yeah, he is still a very large man.
Yes, JT's not as big as his dad, but
he's still growing.
Yeah, that's for sure. Jarrell was an outstanding basketball player as well.
At North Charleston.
Yeah.
He played for Coach Edie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're going to keep Bono in the backfield next to Manavian. Quick strike across the middle. Little slant pattern. Number 3, Ethan Renew. He's had a nice game tonight.
He had the one touchdown negated by the penalty. Again, this is just his first action of the season because of injury. Good to see Ethan. Actually, I go to church with Ethan.
Well, there you go.
Great kid. Good football player.
Church feels a lot better after a win the night before, or the day, 2 days before. They're going to go back to Muncie. He goes back to the right side, going to pick up another first down, another Coastal Wound Care, the best in healing. And boy, they have found just gashing that right side. It's going to take more than a Band-Aid to fix it.
I mean, I'm not the smartest man, but when you got Bronco Thompson over there, it's probably a good number 77. It's probably somebody who you want to run behind.
And Jones
and Mike
right
Jones,
side.
yeah.
Manavian backs, got time to throw. It does so. The corner of the end zone, jump ball. They're going to call a flag on Simmons.
And he caught it.
Did he catch it? He did not catch it.
Well, they gave the touchdown signal. I was about to say, normally the referees don't raise their hands if they're not sure. And, yeah, juggling catch. And the penalty flag is going to go against Ashley Ridge because I don't think the defender turned around and actually tried to locate the football.
Well, if it's a touchdown, it doesn't matter if it's a penalty flag.
Right.
Let's see.
Take a look at the thumbs-up replay here.
I wonder if he's out of bounds when he catches it.
Oh, that's a one-hand grab. No, that's a touchdown.
I don't think he had control. I think we still give it to him. They give it to him right here. I don't think he had control of the ball when he was laying out of bounds to clutch it. However, the effort was worth 6.
Absolutely, and the touchdown will stand as the extra point team on the field. What a catch. That might be the catch of the night. On his back, ball tipped and comes down with the one-hand reception.
That catch of the night.
So I see a new place kicker. That's Noah Thrift as he splits the uprights.
Shane Sinclair Fishing Tours, the catch of the night. That was unbelievable. As we go to break, let's take a look again. Corner of the end zone, gets one hand up to grab it as he's falling out of bounds. Nestles it against that 88. We've got us a tie game.
They T-boned me. I didn't even see it. I could not walk. I could not lift my hands. And I'm so happy that I went with the thumbs up guys. You're well taken care of. No worries.
Helping injured people is what we do. If you've been injured, call us. We're those thumbs up guys.
When you come home, do you love what you see? You will when you choose Hardy Siding from Contract Exteriors. Only Hardy products are engineered for climate. They're specifically designed to stand up to the heat, humidity, and hurricanes of South Carolina, helping ensure your home stays looking beautiful for years to come. Discover your perfect homecoming by visiting contractexteriors.com. When it's time to re-side, come home to something better.
Do you or someone you care about feel anxious about visiting the doctor for the first time? From the moment you walk through the door, at Coastal Wound Care, we treat every patient like family. Contact Coastal Wound Care today.
Athletic.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm reminded that was a Trident Technical College touchdown. Your future, your college. And by the way, it happened in the Rapid Repairs red zone. If your home needs repairs, call Rapid Repairs. That was an impressive drive, a nice mix of running plays, short, quick passes, and results in a really acrobatic, athletic catch in the corner of the end zone. 14-14 game. Ryan Campbell back deep with number 15, that's Jagger Spivey. Campbell's like, I've seen enough of this, right?
Yeah.
And this ball's placed at the 45-yard line, so that penalty in the end zone enforced here.
Definitely just kick it out of the back of the end zone. I'm pretty sure right
Jackson
now
can
they're
do that?
split. Yes, I think Sumney probably could split the uprights from here. Just keep it away from number 2.
There he goes. Deep. All right, let's check in with our Trooper Bob. He was investigating Ryan Campbell's injury. Let's see what he's got now, what he's working on. Trooper Bob.
All right, we've been watching the players almost for the whole game, but also it's important who's cheering them on here, the cheerleading team. With Coach Fonker right here with me on the sidelines. I know a lot of preparation goes into this. You said you had tryouts and you've been doing this since like March or April, but you also have a competition coming up. Tell me about that.
So we have a competition in Myrtle Beach next Saturday that we're excited to show our routine. We compete for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, showing all the elements we've been practicing all summer.
And that's what a lot of other teams across the state, right?
Yeah, we'll be competing probably against 5 to 10 other teams in our division.
All right, if you have a minute, please show us your favorite cheer. What's it called and what are they going to do?
It's called FOXES.
All right, let's do it.
FOXES! F-O-X-E-S! Go! Foxes, go! F-O-X-E-S! F-O-X-E-S! Go! Foxes, go!
Keep up the great job, and we're going to send it back upstairs to you guys. Keep up the great job. Thanks, guys. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so 2nd and 2 play stopped for a loss, maybe of a couple yards. And again, Ryan Campbell has not looked like the Ryan Campbell that we saw earlier in this game.
Yeah, he's definitely banged up. Still kind of favoring, just not the explosive. But that being said, we know it just takes one misassignment, and he can absolutely take it to the house.
Yeah.
By the way, that last drive for Oceanside, Dean, 12 plays, 94 yards. 3 minutes and 17 seconds off the clock, and a big third down coming up for Ashley Ridge.
3rd and 13. Blitz on the right side, going to throw it left. Spivey grabs it, loses his footing. He's going to be a yard short. What are we doing here?
Well, I think you got to play it safe right here.
Do you?
And actually, is there a rough in the passer, so don't have to worry about it.
Doesn't matter.
It'll be 15 yards and a first down.
Everett doesn't have to sit on the fence for long.
Well, I was just about to say.
I would have gone for it. I've got the best running back in the area.
But he's not 100%.
I think 90% is pretty darn good.
I will give you that.
Oh, that is not a roughing the passer. Show me that again, Nick. I'm on the case.
Automatic first down.
Thumbs up guys would say thumbs down. The guy was pulling up, had his arms up in the air. We'll go back to the play. Going to flash to the inside, go to the outside.
Uh-oh.
Like I said, 90% Ryan Campbell down the left side. Steps out of bounds, actually being spotted at the 35-yard line. Anyway,
it's been
still hurt? Is he still hurt?
It's been a while since I've seen somebody so small in stature like Ryan Campbell just be such a different make. I mean, this guy is just elite.
I think it's his hip that hurts him. Is it Bruce Ellington?
It could be Bruce Ellington. That's a good analogy.
Was that the last time you saw somebody this quick, elusive, physical?
Yeah, because, I mean, he's got a different gear, that's for sure. And like you said, Jahmyr Gibbs in the present NFL. Look at this.
Balance. Wow. Okay, wow. By the way, that last first down was brought to you by an F-35. This first down is brought to you by the Sego controller AB circle square diamond, whatever it is.
That's just determined to lead this team to victory. And the funny thing is, we know Ryan transferred from Fort Dorchester. Brent LaPrade coached him at Fort Dorchester when he was an 8th grader, and he said, this guy, he
knew in 8th grade.
Exactly.
There you go. First and 10 at the 25. Going to spread it out to the right. Nice tackle made on the outside by number 1, Michael Strickler.
How about the blocking of Caleb Sherrill, the tight end?
You like that?
Shadow blocking out there, allowing his wide receiver to get up the field. Great job. You don't often hear people talk about the blocking of the wide receivers. Great job by Caleb Sherrill.
Call it 2nd and 5. Throw out to the left side. Nice block by Sherrill again. That's Everett's guy. But there's going to be a flag thrown at the 10-yard line. They're going to call touchdown. I don't know if they're going to call a hold or they're going to call
illegal block.
It wasn't a crackback block. It's going to be a hold. So this one's going to come back.
That's what deemed the 2nd or 3rd touchdown we've seen tonight as we take a look at the replay here. Warren Sharo, but maybe right there, yeah, he kind of pulled down that jersey, as you can see. Looks like the guilty party is Jagger Spivey of Ashley Ridge. And again, I think that's another one of those holding penalties that you really don't have to, because I think his momentum is going to take him into the end zone. Obviously, Jagger didn't do it on purpose, not intentional,
right.
But yeah, that's one of those
ones. But again,
ones
I think the game, I mean,
it moves fast.
We're just a bunch of old guys sitting up here who aren't very fast anymore. But the game
not
moves fast, and from up here, it's like you should know better.
Yeah.
But in the heat of the action, you never know. Quarterback going to keep it for a first down.
Look, you're old, and of course later on this season on Friday Night Rivals, we'll have a game at James Island.
Okay.
That'll be the West Ashley at James Island game. You're old, like when you get your schedule from Mary Margaret, the first thing you look for is, please, I hope we don't have any games at James Island.
Quick pass out to the right side, turns the corner, great tackle from the backside. Are they going to call? It could be one of two things. It could be a horse collar, or it could be a hold. But that was a quick pass. Jalen Grant on the receiving end and turned that corner awfully quick.
Cole Gasper. Actually, it is against, again, Ashley Ridge. And to clarify, I don't want people to think I don't like going to James Island.
Yeah.
It's just getting to the press box. It's like a vacation. It's a hike up there.
You're
so
right. Yes,
you're
right.
old.
And you know
the first thing you do is you look.
What's even funnier about that place? There's no rails.
No.
Right? So there's like these huge concrete drop-down steps.
Like you have to break it up into two.
I'm going to have like Mejuvac from MUSC come and rescue me.
Just drop you
fall down them. All right, so first and about 13. Here goes Campbell to the outside. Steps, breaks one tackle, two. Picks up back to the line of scrimmage.
If you ever needed to break down as a defender, it would be against Ryan Campbell, because he has that ability to stop on a dime and just shift. Fortunately, you kind of want to push him to the sideline and use the sideline as an extra defender.
So let me ask you this question, right? And his mom said he's got 13 schools looking at him. right? Are these Power 4 schools?
Unfortunately, no. Just too small.
Okay.
I think he's quick enough, but yeah.
He's looking left. They got him that ball thrown up. I think they wanted to get Campbell on a little wheel route, but there was a receiver and a defender in the area, so it was literally a jump ball for about 4 guys over there. I think size doesn't matter when it comes to speed and shiftiness, and I say that because, and a lot of these kids don't want a red shirt anymore, right? And that's where the transfer portal, whether it's high school or college, becomes so dangerous, right? Is I want to go somewhere and play. 3rd and 10. This is going to be a wide receiver throwback. This one lofted up in the end zone, and that's going to be picked off, and then he's going to run it out. Was that number a little extracurricular on the sidelines? Is that number
26 of
26,
Oceanside.
Blatton Kessinger.
And that ball hung up there forever. So if it was open, he allowed the defense a chance to recover because he put too much air under that pass.
That ball thrown by wide receiver. No, number 15.
That was
Jagger Spivey. So again, that's a play where it's got to be expressed. If he's not wide open, like wide open, right,
or at least throw a direct pass, not allow the defense. Because if you had the defense beat because of the way the ball was thrown, it allowed them to recover.
Muncie in the backfield. They're going to go back and run it to that right side. Muncie's going to do what he's done all night, pick up about 5 or 6 yards. Right now he's at 16 carries for 105 yards. So that's roughly 6, almost 7 yards per carry. And he does that on the first down.
Get back to what you were talking about, Dean. You think of like the Bruce Ellingtons and the Darren Sproles when he was at Kansas State.
Boy, a quick release. That one is going to be broken down the left side. And that's going to be big yardage for number 2. Wow, Josiah Mitchell. Or no, excuse me, Anthony Williams.
Williams able to just spin out of that tackle and take off down the sideline.
And again, you look at the release, look how quick it is. That ball gets out there in a flash. And number 4 for Ashley Ridge steps up. And he's got to be able to make that play, Julian Whitfield.
And it's it's no coincidence once they shorten the pass routes.
And don't allow the defensive line to come in and play such a huge part like they did in the second quarter. It's changed everything.
We touched on the first half, like everything was just a go route.
Yep.
Now they've shortened it down, and looks like they're going to tack on 15 yards at the end of the run for extracurricular activity.
Oceanside now come out the second half, and they take the momentum. Turnover by Ashley Ridge as they threatened. Go back to Muncie. Muncie inside is Ashley Ridge. Ball on the ground. I got to ask Santa for some binoculars.
Tell you what, Dean, if Oceanside is to come back and win this game, I'm not so sure the player of the game doesn't need to be Mike Jones and Bronco Thompson. Because
like
this whole second half, they have
beautiful.
done nothing but run behind those 2 guys the entire second half. And it's what has them tied now, potentially driving
Muncie across the middle. Big stick by number 9. I believe that was Steven Jefferson.
3rd down and 8.
Cooper Webb. It's one of those passes you know you're going to get popped. But I agree. They have manhandled that right side of the line and changed the complexion of this game.
And those guys have great size, but they also have great feet in terms of movement. Those are guys that you can get out, maybe a screen, and let those guys lead him to the end zone.
They're going to go. Pimentel throws him down after a pickup of maybe 2 to make it 4th and 5, 4th and 6. So 35, 42 is going to be a 52-yard field goal if that's what they want to do. But they're going to keep.
You've got confidence in Sumney, but not like that. Your offense has been moving the ball pretty much with ease here in the second half. You can run it here, you can throw it.
I don't think you can run it, but you better get rid of it quick if you're going to throw it. You get press up on the receiver. It's going to be a quick toss. He's going to roll out to the right side. He's got a man down the left side, and he left it a little bit too short for Anthony Williams.
And there's laundry on the field.
I think, and again,
we're going to decline it. It's like holding against Oceanside Deans.
Gotcha.
So it's on 4th down. So, yeah, the Swamp Foxes will take over.
At the 35.
Another stop.
Oceanside cannot capitalize on the turnover.
And really, since this first quarter, this Oceanside offense has really been somewhat non-existent. Now, they did have that last drive that ended in the end zone, or the interception in the end zone. But they gotta find a way to get number 3 in space, whether it be a swing pass, a jet sweep. Just you got to get the ball to him, and as I like to say, run that C play, get the ball to Campbell, and see what he can do.
14 carries, 162 yards. Pretty competent, confident, and really cool. Gonna give it to him on the outside, but boy, the edge collapses. That's Joey Harriet, senior defensive lineman, contains the edge. We talked about that early on. Like, to be able to contain this guy, you've got to seal the edge.
Got to box him in. Those defensive ends, you got to make sure that you turn him back into that flowing defense. Hopefully your other defensive linemen and linebackers are flowing with you. So great play, great start on that opening play of the drive by Oceanside.
Loss of 6, 2nd and 16. Blitz coming from the top. He's going to go right over to Shiro. That's been a great combination. He's going to put his shoulder down. He'll pick up about 10 and make it 3rd and 6.
And stop made there by Oceanside. Looked like that was Miller Hutzler on the stop for the Land Sharks.
Shiro going to come out. Looks like he may have tweaked an ankle while being tackled.
That'll be our final play of the 3rd quarter.
And good time for it. Take a look at his ankle, maybe give it a rewrap.
Tape it up, Dean. Tape it up.
You got 12 minutes of football left. Just spit on it. You'll be fine. You're watching Knights Company's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Cruz Chevrolet. We've got a great one as we anticipated.
AC struggling? Charleston Electric and Air has you covered. From expert electrical work and generator installation to fast, reliable AC repair. We keep your home powered and cool. One expert team, trusted for power, cooling, and comfort.
Thank you for allowing our family to serve your family at Charleston Electric and Air.
100% satisfaction. Your comfort guaranteed.
When you're suffering with debilitating back or neck pain, every minute in pain matters. At the Southeastern Spine Institute, you can now get right in to see the right doctor for your specific problem. And since everything is under one roof, you don't have to travel all over town to get back to your active life sooner. Call the Southeastern Spine Institute now at 866-SPINE-50. And since no referral is needed, you can make your own appointment.
Honey, the AC stopped working. Call Plum Pro Plus.
AC issues? I'm on it. Found the issue.
Plum Pro Plus is Charleston's #1 plumbing, heating, and air company for a reason. Call the pros today to find out how you can receive a free heater with the purchase of a new AC system. Call the pros you can trust. Call Plum Pro Plus today.
This is you. This is you with Crush Yard. With Crush Yard, you pickleball. With Crush Yard, you catch it all in our sports lounge. With Crush Yard, you feast on feel-good, chef-crafted food. And then you game, and game some more. So, which would you rather be? You or you with Crush Yard? Food, pickleball, games, parties. See you down at the yard.
Welcome back. 3 quarters in the books, 14-14. Ashley Ridge jumped out in front. Oceanside came back to tie it here in the 3rd quarter.
Looks like we're in line for one that will go down to the wire. Potentially whoever has the ball last could get the victory here. But good game thus far. Let's see what this last 12 minutes has in store.
3rd and 5, almost 6. Campbell in the backfield. They show blitz up the middle, and they do, and clamp down on Campbell. Bend him back. He will lose a yard. Great call by the Oceanside defense.
Sawyer Arnold was in on it, almost as if they knew what the play was going to be. Not a bad decision to get the ball to number 3.
I like to get it to the outside.
See, to the outside, yeah. Getting back to what we were talking about with the, Power 4 offers between the tackles, that's just not where he's going to be his best. Get him out on the wings and let him go.
Oceanside calls a timeout.
So they don't have 11 people on the field, do they?
Do they?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I know you're good, but you might want to play with 11.
Wait a minute. They were short 2.
2 people.
I don't know if I've ever seen short 2. Right?
Yeah, good call by Brent LaPrade. Let's make sure we are all on the same page here.
I'm trying to see where his dad would be sitting, right? I mean, if you're Steve LaPrade, where are you sitting?
Well, you probably don't want to sit around people because as a coach,
I was looking down the third base and first base lines, basically, right? You talk baseball, that's where you stand. He was all in all white, and I think he's at the 30-yard line on the Oceanside end, but towards the scissor. Yep, that's him. I don't want to sit around too many parents who may be bashing my kid.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like
because he'd be like, I'm sitting right here.
And if anybody knows football,
the punt, by the way,
it is Steve LaPrade.
Terrence Johnson going to let it go. This ball hangs a 90-degree angle, goes out at the 31-yard line. So 14-14 game, Oceanside with an opportunity here. And if you go back to their drive that led for the touchdown, it was dominated by the run and a couple of quick, short routes sprinkled in.
And I still think you can throw the football. Now, that pressure from Ashley Ridge has been intense tonight. So the one way you slow down that rush is you pop them with a screen, whether it be in the middle, off to the side. So let's see what this offensive unit of Fort Dorchester does here.
So they got 4 guys on the right side, Oceanside does. And they're going to throw it this time. Johnson across the middle, makes a catch. Got to hang on to it, and he does. He's going to be forward progress stopped after 13-yard pickup. And again, nice rebound there. And that was your contract exteriors first down. Trusted for siding and decking and all things exterior from kickoff to finish. And how Mike Jones has played, I think he's actually doing that work for contract exteriors first thing in the morning.
On both sides, offense and defense.
And again, another run right up the middle.
Number 15 is the guy Muncie on
so again, another 8-yard, 7-yard pickup. Let's get out of True or Bob really quick. Is Oceanside now making a drive?
Hey guys, I'm down here on the sidelines talking to the assistant principal for Ashley Ridge, Jelani Ellington.
Yes, sir.
You related to Bruce Ellington?
Yes, sir, we are. Yes, sir. Cousins.
Okay, cousins.
Yes, sir.
Now, I know we've been talking for the last 15 minutes. You have a heart for education. You've been to a couple schools before you came here. Why are you so passionate about that?
I just love helping kids. Helping kids has always been very important to me. Whether it was being a football coach, whether it's in administration now, being a teacher, I just love it. It's always been something I've been passionate about.
We need a lot more people like you. Real quickly, we were talking about a certain number up here, a very large and tall gentleman. You said you thought he was he was someone in the school system here before.
Yeah, we had a kid number 17. His dad played in the NFL. Full mustache and beard. I thought he was a grown man. I thought he worked here. He didn't have a badge on. I'm like, man, this guy has to be working here.
And who was his dad?
Jarrell King, former Gamecock.
All right.
Go Gamecocks.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll send it back upstairs.
All right. So, yeah, we've been talking about Jarrell King, and Everett talked to him at the half and saw his son down there. So, good for them. 3rd and 4 now. They're going to go back to the run after a fumble. And they're going to make a big stop there. That's Malachi Mitchell. And forward progress. I don't think he picks up a yard. It's going to be 4th and short
And Julian Bonneau on the carry. But you do have Jackson Sumney, and I believe Thrift is also a kicker.
Be a 45-yarder, but they're going to line up their 11. Muncie not in the game. 2 receivers set. He's got a man down the left side. He's going to throw it now. That ball up in the air, tipped away. He had his Johnson wide open initially. If he throws it right off the rip, but didn't have an opportunity to do it.
And the best thing about that is they didn't catch that, so that way they didn't lose field position. So wise decision to drop that interception, take the ball where they have when we come back.
You've got a friend in the car business.
Suburban and Tahoe and Silverado, oh my! Get these and more new Chevrolets in stock. Special financing and no payments till November with approved credit. Together, let's drive CruiseChevrolet.com and Cruise Chevy on Rivers.
At Knights Companies, we're not just in the business of concrete. We're in the business of building relationships. For over 3 generations, our family has proudly served our communities. Join us at Knights Companies, where your career thrives in an environment that values people, integrity, leadership, and excellence. Discover why our team is at the heart of everything we build. Knights Companies, excellence in concrete, built on family values.
You've got a friend in the used car business. Yes, you do.
Used cars, trucks, and SUVs, oh my! Fully inspected with great warranty options. No payments till November with approved credit. Together, let's drive. Details at CruiseChevrolet.com.
Closed captioning is brought to you locally by 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We make junk disappear.
Here, head over and visit the Swamp Shack to get all your afternoon swag.
Welcome back, everybody. We have got 9:02 on the clock. A big stop by the defense of Ashley Ridge. Somebody tell Red Hat we back.
And it looks like we thought it was
so he's the best.
It was going to be paying Mario, but Dean, in the pregame, we kind of thought this was going to be a shootout, and this actually turned into a solid defensive battle between 2 solid football teams, and that's what you need to go far in the playoffs.
Is this going to be the Cruise Chevrolet drive of the game? Cruise Chevy on Rivers, just north of Northwoods Mall. You got a friend in the car business at Cruise Chevy on Rivers. It's got the possibility. Again, I think it's going to come down to number 3, Ryan Campbell. And what does that defense have in store for that young man? He's going to take it to the middle. He's going to wait and then cut it. Love the patience on that run.
The vision that this young man has is so impressive. And he doesn't need much of a hole where he can kind of get through. And obviously being his size, he can kind of, as they say, get skinny to get through those holes. So very impressed with what I've seen from Mr. Campbell tonight.
2nd and 7. They're going to go back to Campbell, going to go straight up the middle.
Ooh.
A big hit by who else?
The headhunter.
The headhunter.
Mr. Strickler.
Number 1, Michael Strickler.
And so I want to thank Mr. Campbell, Ryan Campbell, for proving me wrong. So I just said on the last drive, tackle's not his thing, and he's been able to expose the middle of that.
Oh, boy, bounces off, and he's going to get to the outside. Stops. Oh my goodness. Excuse me for 1 minute. Let me stop and then run right by you. That was your contract exteriors first down. Trusted for siding, decking, stopping on a dime, and all things exterior from kickoff to finish. Ashley Ridge now rolling here.
It's like you see him, then you don't.
He's going to get eaten up, but the quarterback's got it to the right side, and he's off. Trevor Kalitz to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Ashley Ridge.
And it was just a matter of time. We talked about it, and also for Oceanside as well, kind of setting it up. Everyone bit on the fake handoff to Ryan Campbell, and a wide open right end, and a touchdown for Ashley Ridge. The Swamp Foxes back on top.
I was about to say, what a stop by the Oceanside defense on Ryan Campbell. Gobbled up until all of a sudden you see the QB, who's known for his throwing, has now busted one for a touchdown to give Ashley Ridge the lead for your Trident Technical College, your future, your college. Touchdown.
That's like the perfect setup, Dean. You go to that play 3 times, you have success. They're determined to stop that play, and the quarterback wisely saw the defensive end crashing down, took off around the right end.
High snap placed perfectly. It is a 21-14 game. Will that be the Knights Company's player of the game? Join a team with leadership, integrity, loyalty, and excellence? I don't know. We've got another 8 minutes to go in this one. Too early to say. Is that Knights Company's replay? You see him bust to the right side. Good speed. Outruns the Oceanside defender. That's Keith Glazer. And you know the other thing I was thinking about when they called that play, they've been sitting on that play.
Yeah.
Right?
You have to show it.
That play.
Show it and show it. It's almost kind of like back in the good old days where you would run the option and you go down the line, and then at that very last minute you kind of just step back, and usually there's someone streaking wide open down the field because people are coming up to stop the run. So brilliant play call by the offensive coordinator and the offensive staff at Ashley Ridge. Now let's see what Oceanside, how they respond with 8:07 left to play.
So early blows exchanged, and then kind of a lull, right? And then the middle rounds, it was like tap, tap, nothing exciting. And all of a sudden we get into these final 2 rounds, and all of a sudden haymakers being landed.
And honestly, even though Ryan Campbell did not score the touchdown,
yep,
they wouldn't have scored that touchdown without the previous 3 runs by Ryan Campbell.
Here we go. This happened earlier. Ashley Ridge kicks it off sides, or out of bounds, should I say. And then Oceanside made them re-kick. Let's see if Coach LaPrade is going to do that. He is, because the kicker just picked up the tee and walked back another 5 yards. And so this was back in the second quarter, and I think there were 3 consecutive kicks that went out of bounds.
And then they tried to pooch
And they
it.
did a little pooch. Then Oceanside got the ball at the Ashley Ridge 45.
Yeah. So this is a situation where, yeah, you don't want to make them put it in play.
I guess my question is, if you have a tendency to kick that thing left,
be on the right hash,
to be maybe in the center. But, you know, the only special teams job I had, I was fired after 2 weeks. So.
Were you the
it was like
the tee?
It was like, you know, middle school football.
The tee grabber.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 7:54 on the clock.
Well, actually, you should still.
We got some
be
questions.
8-0. Yeah, the clock shouldn't start until someone touches the football. And since the ball went out of bounds,
I think there's some questions. Principal, who is dressed up like Betsy Ross today, looks like she's talking to somebody down there after talking to an assistant coach.
you got to love administration that's very supportive. And you know that principal, you know she knows her football. She's on the sideline, and she is attentive. She wants a win for her boys tonight.
All right, attempt number 2. This one is going to stay in play. Picked up by Anthony Williams on the right hash. Finds a seam. That seam closes down quickly, and that's because of number 25. That whistle had blown, but boy, oh boy, it was so close.
I saw Tristan Graham in on the stop for Ashley Ridge, as well as a couple of other Swamp Foxes.
Mario Pringle, number 25, made the first stop.
But you're right, Dean. That was a bang-bang play. But I, too...
Let's take a listen. On the right hash, finds a seam. That seam closes. Because of number 25. That whistle had blown. But boy, oh boy, it dropped out at the whistle. It's the audio guys. Top 5. What's wrong with the audio? It was working when I first did it. That's number 1. What's wrong with the audio? Cable must have come out. That's number 2. And the last one is, it dropped out.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are awesome in the truck, though. Appreciate everybody in the production team making this happen tonight. 7:54, can Oceanside make it happen? There's that quick pitch to the outside. Nice block on the outside. Better move. Protect the ball, young man.
Yeah.
And that is number 4 for Tyler Garner, sophomore wide receiver. He gets in on the action. I believe his first catch of the night.
Can't be carrying it like a loaf of bread. You got to have it high and tight, close to the body.
A good haircut. Here it comes again. Reeled in high to Terrence Johnson. He's got the left side. He's got the moves. He takes it down to the 25. And boy, oh boy. Ashley Ridge does a nice job going after that football all the way down to the 25. Johnson with his longest catch and yards after the catch we've seen tonight. But boy, that ball actually on the ground and Johnson able to bring it in.
But you know,
a very favorable hop right back into his arms.
You don't want to score too soon.
I don't
the way
know.
these teams are scoring in the second half.
If you can milk the clock for 7:07, 25 yards out, Muncie to the left side, he's going to pick up his 7, 8, 9, 10, moves forward, and then gets a nice shove all the way down to the 10-yard line.
That Bronco.
It was Bronco. Bronco could have knocked out his own player. Helps him pick up an extra 5. But again, this is going to be like that fight. It's going to be Shama.
Tell you what.
It's going to be pop.
Inside the 3-yard line, I'm lining up 77 in the backfield, and I'm giving it to Bronco Johnson. I'm letting him run it in for me.
Why do Bronco when you got Muncie? By the way, your Contract Exteriors first down, and they've made it possible for the Rapid Repairs Red Zone. If your home needs repairs, call Rapid Repairs. So it's second down. I can't tell if it's second and goal, isn't it?
Here's the big lineup. As you see, Monavian, he's on the bench. This is where I believe they go straight to Michael Strickler. Strickler does have 3 touchdowns on the season, so look for the direct snap to him.
They've got 7 linemen and a couple tight ends, and they're just going to go forward. Strickler's got a hole. Strickler's got down to the 1. Strickler's got a touchdown. The Trident Technical College touchdown. Your future, your college. Strickler doing it on the offensive side of the ball, the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, that formation is called the land shark. Not the wildcat, but the land shark.
Look at the push.
With the fin being Strickler, lowers his head and just pushes himself into the end zone. We're an extra point away from a tie ball game.
Great shot by our camera crew. And that Knights Company's replay. Talk about our production team. That's leadership. That's integrity. That's loyalty. That's excellence. Jackson Summey to tie the game. He does that indeed. 21-21, 6:08 left. We've got the final 6:08 coming up after this.
I'm attorney Brandon Dawson with those thumbs up guys. We're in the business of helping injured people.
As soon as I spoke to the gentleman on the phone, it was like the weight of the world was lifted off my shoulders. They're so personable, stay on top of my case. It worked out perfectly.
Honey, I don't think the AC is working. Call Plum Pro Plus.
AC issues? Looks like it's the contactor. I've got a new contactor.
Plum Pro Plus is Charleston's #1 plumbing, heating, and air company for a reason. Call the pros today to find out how you can get a new AC system for as little as $3 a day. Call the pros you can trust. Call Plum Pro Plus today.
I stepped on a wood screw and I went and saw 2 other doctors and they wanted to amputate my foot. I heard about Coastal Wound Care. Dr. Gregory and his staff saved my foot. They did a wonderful job and I can walk.
Contact Coastal Wound Care today.
Welcome back, everybody. The results for tonight's Delta Force All-Stars Cheer the Game, sponsored by Delta Force Athletics, home of Delta Force All-Stars, proudly cheering on the Low Country's high school sports. As for the winner, show it to me. 71% for the home team, Ashley Ridge, 29% for Oceanside. Congratulations. Go Foxes, go! And right now, that's exactly what the offense needs to do here as Ashley Ridge wins their Delta Force All-Star Cheer of the game. Mario, the Red Hat, giving the teams a little break out on the field. As Ashley Ridge. And again, what are we doing here, E-Dog? Right, what are we doing? Are we going to score like in 2 plays? Because they can. Right?
They can, but it's not necessarily maybe advised. So give the ball to number 3. See if you can get them to bait on that. Maybe use them as a decoy in some instance. A swing pass, I think, would be nice.
Yep.
You just have to make sure you throw it ahead of him with his momentum going up the field. Then again, it doesn't really matter with him because he could make, the entire team miss if he wanted to. But yeah, you want to definitely, as again, Dean, we're seeing Oceanside kick from the other 45.
Khalees, 16 of 24 for 148 yards tonight. One interception on the night by Ashley Ridge. That was thrown by their wide receiver. This ball's going to kick sideways. It's going to sit down and bounce out of bounds just past the pylon. So that Knight's kickoff, that ball's going to be set, ready to be played by Ashley Ridge.
So Oceanside answered the call on the big drive by Ashley Ridge. Now can Ashley Ridge answer the call? But it's been a heck of a game tonight. Some big plays on both sides of the football. Some outstanding student athletes that we've seen on display here tonight. Now let's just see what's in store for the next 6:08.
By the way, Oceanside, I believe, plays Dutch Fork next week.
That'll be a good one.
How about that? Good for
Staple.
Brent LaPrade, lining them up as we get going here. Quick pass to the outside to Shiro. He was an early target by Kalitz. It's going to be second down and 2.
It's
going to be second and 2.
Look at this Oceanside team. Just school. 9 state championships last year. I think the most of any school in the state.
Blitz to the right side. Boy, he's just able to kind of keep defenders away. 24 and 55. Pretty good flop. That was a great flop.
An Academy Award.
Pretty close, man. That was Roman Parsons getting into it with number 55, which again, that's Judah Puckett. But I tell you, they've been going at it now for a couple hours, right? 3 hours.
And it's what you expect from two of the better, if not top teams here, in the low country in their respective classes.
Yeah.
Both of these teams I expect to be playing well into November and hopefully December. Ryan Williams back on the sideline again, nursing an injury. Campbell.
Gardner's going to take it. Boy, I tell you what. Let's take a look again. I caught a fish one time, and it looked a lot like this when I took it out of the water.
Oh, wow. Wow. I didn't know they taught acting over at Oceanside.
They have a
but
fantastic theater program.
Roman Parson, the guy with the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah. No, I think that was Best Actor. Quick pass, fake to this side. Going to throw it out of bounds.
I'm glad he didn't throw that, Dean, because it would have been an absolute pick six as Oceanside had that one snuffed out immediately.
I think there was trouble on the right and trouble on the left.
That's one where you just kind of take off up the middle and get what you can. But a wise decision not to put the ball in harm's way, and I think they're going to call intentional grounding.
I don't know if it was. When he first released that ball, I thought it really slipped out of his hand. Truly.
But the ball did not go across the line of scrimmage.
It wasn't his fault. It slipped out of his hand. It's like the audio dropped out. Doesn't matter. It is second in a whole bunch right now. And again, Campbell not in the game on the sidelines. Let's take a look at it again. He looks right, fakes it. I don't think it slipped out.
Yeah, no, he definitely was just trying to get rid of it.
But again, I don't.
Make some noise.
He just let it rip.
This is a big play. They got to get something here. Third down, I would say 25.
Thrown to the outside. Batted away by number 5. Best thing to do right now is walk away. Just walk away.
Now, fortunately for Jordan Wright, he didn't get the penalty, but that's a situation where, you know what? Don't even take the risk. Just let him catch the ball. It's 3rd and 25. Come up and make the tackle. Because it could have been a pass interference, which would have been an automatic first down. So
I wasn't worried about that. and again, it was really close, right? But you make the play, you get off that opposing sideline because you don't want anybody to question whether there's any kind of taunting, this or that. Nice punt. Going to drop at the 45, get a couple, the friendly bounce, not a great bounce, but the 48-yard line. Terrence Johnson's going to go up and just like inspect the football for some reason. Wow. And with 4:46 left, Oceanside, they've got a quality kicker. They've been able to run the ball effectively tonight. I think the play is just keep pounding that right side.
I think the Sharks smell blood in the water, and they're going to absolutely kind of try to drain this last 4 minutes and 46 seconds left. And this is what we like to refer to as Bronco and Mike time.
It's the new law firm. Monavian in the shotgun as he has been all night. He's going to throw it early, going to get it to Williams. It's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 45-yard line, maybe a yard or two shy of a first down.
You have to be on the defensive side. You got to break down. Both of these teams, offensive playmakers, very shifty, very fast, very, just electric. So you got to make sure you break down properly and not overrun the play because it could then result in a bigger play down the field.
Monavian's going to take the snap. We'll talk about this in a second. 19 on the clock. He's going to go deep down the right side. Williams going to overshoot him. Questions? Master Jedi.
I'm just shocked.
I'm saying if it's, I'm taking that snap at 3 seconds on the clock, right? So they did it with 20 seconds. I think you can control this ball if you don't throw an incompletion as well, and you can drive this thing and not give this ball back because I don't want number 3 to touch the ball at all. 3rd and 2, got to pick up the first down. Inside, gonna pick up the first down. That's hard running by Keith Glazier. Nope, it's Muncie still. Sometimes when you get to be 62, the ones look like twos and the twos look like ones.
That was a big play because Dean, had they not picked up that first down, when they started this drive, it was 4:46. It's just 4:28. So they literally ran 2 plays in the span of about 8-10 seconds. So not using that clock properly. The clock is your friend now. You want to shorten this game. You want to be the last person with the football here at the end.
And they're going to snap it again with 16 seconds on the clock. Going to have a hole on the right side, and that's going to be Muncie down at about the 25, 24-yard line. We've got an injured player down out of bounds for Ashley Ridge. And that is number 4, Julian Whitfield, the defensive back. Taking his place is Ryan Campbell. May I share, do not throw the ball towards him.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just one of those special types of athletes that just make it happen. Just throw him on the field and say, hey, wherever the ball goes, you go. But, yeah, let's see if they use this clock. It's like it's a 40-second play clock.
The clock is stopped right now.
Yeah, he ran out of bounds. I mean, technically, you think about it now.
You keep track of the 15 seconds that we keep losing. That's 3 plays, right? That's 45 seconds should be off the clock. Monavian's got a shot inside, finds Johnson. Johnson crushes Campbell, and a flag called at the 25-yard line back here. Not very often that Campbell gets a taste of his own medicine, but boy, Terrence Johnson with a nice catch finds out that the play's coming back.
All for naught, illegal guy downfield.
Just keep your head up and let's keep rolling, 88.
Man, talk about a big target.
Knights Company replay.
And when you have
puts it right on the numbers.
Yeah, you got a quarterback like Monavian. They obviously have trust in him. They know he's going to do the right thing and not put the ball in harm's way. But, man, what a great throw, great catch. Unfortunately, the penalty will make it first down and 15.
Won't be my first time I'm making amends to somebody from Ashley Ridge this week, but I would like to apologize for Ryan Campbell. He actually delivered the blow, not the other way around.
I want to apologize to Ryan Campbell for at least 2 times calling him Ryan Williams.
There you go. Look left, quick right. Little screen set up. Down to the 20, down to the 15. Taken out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Great call. And another catch, another run by number 2, Anthony Williams.
Really, the offensive coordinator at Oceanside tapped into our broadcast because I just mentioned to just throw the screen to slow down that pass rush, like almost invite them to come with the rush, and then you pop them with that screen. Big play for Oceanside. Still plenty of time left.
And Ashley Ridge is going to get a timeout here with 3:40. It was a really well-designed play. Monavian fakes left, comes back right. The screen is set up. And again, you've got 1st and 10 from about the 12. As we saw another Contract Exteriors first down. That company, by the way, trusted for siding and decking and all things exterior from kickoff to finish. But will it be from kickoff to finish to overtime to finish?
That's why we've always been instructed to say not in the game, but in regulation.
After the game, make sure to switch over to ABC News 4, get complete highlights from all the action around the Low Country with ABC News 4 sports director Scott Eisberg and Webb Wright. Friday Night Rivals on ABC News 4 starts at 11:05.
So tomorrow, does Scotty go to Atlanta for a 12 o'clock game? As soon as Clemson's done, work his way back down Georgia Tech.
Okay.
And then does he work his way down 20 back to 26 and hit Carolina at 7:30?
I'm going to tell you something.
You don't miss those days.
No, those were the best days, right? But that dude works 24/7, and so I hope not. I hope he just hangs out at his house with his girls, takes them ice skating, and then camps out and watches a little football. Speaking of football, here he comes again. Michael Strickler going to take it inside. And one name keeps coming back to me, right? And it's the safety, Michael Taff of the Texas Longhorns, number 16, who looks about the same size, who throws his body around with disregard. And he's all over the field, right? And that's who Strickler reminds me of.
Well, like I said, they almost have that land shark package for him, where basically it's just a direct snap. He lowers his head and runs behind. I'm not the smartest man, but hey, probably want to run behind that right side right now.
Strickler got a wild formation. Now you got Terrence Johnson in taking the snap. You've got the entire kitchen sink on the right side. He's got a crease. He's got the corner. He's got the touchdown. Oceanside has got the lead for the first time of the game. 2:45. Terrence Johnson. Talk about a red zone play. That was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that's hard to stop right there when you have such a phenomenal athlete with speed like Terrence Johnson. And for them to be able to hook that end, there was not a Ashley Ridge Swamp Fox in sight. Great job, great blocking. Again, that right side's been elite all night long, untouched.
Hello.
The Land Sharks back.
And that was your Trident Technical College, your future, your college touchdown. And it happened in the Rapid Repairs red zone. And if your home needs repairs, call Rapid Repairs. Jackson Summey going to split the uprights.
Actually, that
was not Jackson Summey. That was Noah Thrift. How about that?
That's a luxury when you have not one but two kickers.
Yeah, who knew? So Terrence Johnson, take a look at his hands. They're magical, boys. They're magical.
So now the question is, after a slow start and then a somewhat rough for a fourth quarter, can the Oceanside defense come up with one more stop? Doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish. So he's got to come up with a big play.
All right, so to the truck, for the truck. And we talk about our Cruise Chevy drive of the game. Depending what happens here, we just saw that, right?
I'd say definitely a big
As
big
for our
game.
Knights Company player of the game, the booth votes for a plural, players of the game. Number 70, Mike Jones, and number 77, what was his name? Lamarion Bronco Thompson. If the score holds, that would be the votes. Of course, the truck, they have the final say because they type it all in. Summey kicking it off to Ryan Campbell. Do we got trouble here? Possibility. Not Ryan Campbell, but number 2. Going to take that out.
That's Josiah Mitchell on the return for the Swamp Foxes. And I'm looking to see if Mr. Campbell is in that huddle.
He is on the far side on the field. 28-21, 2:35 left. If you missed it earlier, we blinked, and he was already 30 yards down the field for a 92-yard touchdown run earlier in the game. and he's going to come in right now. Joining him is number 10. That's Bam Riley. Number 16 is Brett Boberg. Campbell in the slot. I wonder if Oceanside is going to get a timeout. They had not seen that alignment with Campbell in the slot. So you had 3 receivers set, and that was Jalen Grant as well. And then all of a sudden you've got Campbell. And boy, what you could do in that set, all you got to do is those 3 receivers come together. Campbell kind of takes a step back, and all of a sudden he's got this huge wall to the right side.
And I didn't really get a chance to see. They may have had a linebacker on Campbell, which, as we all know, is a mismatch.
I don't even think, you could pick whoever you wanted to off that bench over there, and it would be a mismatch, right? All right. The school bus stop of the game during the fourth quarter. Tonight's game will be highlighting the school bus stop of the game presented by NHTSA. The law in every state requires drivers. The law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. All right, back to the play. 1st and 10 from the 30. Different set. Campbell wheel route. And again, he's just going to throw it away.
Yeah, they momentarily, for a moment there,
you saw
they had
it, didn't
him.
you?
Yeah.
Jordan Wright picked him up, though. He had a little wheel route moving, and I've not seen Everett move that fast out of his chair since he was about 18.
Or since they, had call for dinner. But for whatever situations, but Jordan Wright, you're right, he picked it up immediately. Good recognition by him. He also had a safety over the top, which is, you don't want to leave Ryan Campbell on one-on-one situations.
Yep, I gotcha.
And we actually could be looking, Dean, at our stop of the game if Oceanside can get off of the field. As they're waving the flag off, they're saying the ball was tipped. So no penalties. They'll pick it up.
Back it down.
So we go back to that first down set with Campbell in the slot. He's going to block. They're going to throw it out to 16. He's going to catch it 3 yards deep. He's going to pick up a yard.
To number 16,
And that was Brett Boberg picking up the 3 or 4 yards.
Reese Meredith and Mr. Parson there on the stop.
And they're going to go. They're going to go fast. 2:10 on the clock. 30 on the play clock. Campbell in the backfield. Low snap. Kayla's going to throw it. It's going to be caught for a first down. And that was number 10, Bam Riley. Clutch throw. Good catch.
Yeah. So that was almost like a fingertip catch. Able to keep the concentration. Come up with a huge first down catch, and the drive continues.
Contract exteriors first down. Campbell stays in the backfield. 2 receivers low, 2 receivers high. Gotta see he's going to catch the ball here. He's looking left, going to throw this way, and overshoots Campbell. He had 1 player on him at about 10 yards before there were any white jerseys. It was going to be up to him and Michael Strickler to make the play.
It's almost as if they have a spy on Campbell, which is a wise decision. But you're right. In that situation, as soon as you get the snap, throw it to him so they can kind of get his speed up. That will kind of help him make defenders miss.
Yeah, that needed to be a quick strike. So 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's going to roll out. He's going to look. He's going to straighten up. He's got a receiver at the first down marker, and that was Jalen Grant. I think it's enough for the first down, and it is.
It's 8 on 8. Cole Gasper there on the stop for Oceanside.
1:48 on the clock. Stops for now. Campbell single set again with Kalis. Kalis looks up. Quick strike to 15. And that's Jagger Spivey. He able to get out of bounds at the 40. Short of the first down, but it's going to be 2nd and very manageable at 3. But again, it doesn't matter. We're still going 4 downs, aren't we?
We are indeed. And Ashley Ridge doing a nice job of utilizing the sidelines, being able to step out of bounds. They only have 1 timeout left. So if you do catch something in the middle, you got to get up quickly, get the ball to the officials.
Spivey did step out of bounds. It was only a pickup of 3. 4-man front on the defensive side of the ball. You got pressure from the outside. Kalis getting flushed out, going to throw this one away. Nobody in sight except the referee.
Penalty flag on the play.
I didn't see the flag.
Holding against Ashley Ridge.
And you know what's crazy
Holding against the Foxes.
is for most of this game, it was Ashley Ridge's defensive front that created problems, created that pressure. And now we see Oceanside with the game on the line, putting the pressure on the Ashley Ridge offense.
Jackson.
4-man front, 4
Jackson.
linebackers, 4 DBs, 3 linebackers. Everybody set. Second a bunch. Kados looks right. Going to go back left. Wants it. Going to keep it. Pressure from the backside. Ball on the ground. Ball picked up. Ball taken to the end zone by Sawyer Arnold. A scoop. A score. A Trident Technical College touchdown. Your future, your college, the future right now for Oceanside. A W.
Wow. That play was just too long developing. The pressure was coming from behind. The pursuit was there. He was just trying to buy himself time. Really was nothing there. He was going to have to throw across his body. And the big guy, Sawyer Arnold, coming off of the right end in the right place at the right time, picks it up. Scoop, score. The big guy rumbling down the sideline. The Land Sharks have taken a bite out of the Swamp Foxes.
And our school bus stop of the game, now we got it. You just saw it. The school bus stop of the game always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. Not stopping or trying to beat the stop arm puts lives at risk and can result in large fines, points on your license, and license suspension. Good advice. That's Jackson Summey drilling it through.
With that kick.
You know, and I think the other part of this game that changed everything was that very innocent-looking run into the line by Ryan Campbell, gets turned sideways, injures something. It may have been his hip, and how about on the backside? Who was that?
I was trying to see.
Number 11.
Yeah, Joey Harriet, the best and fastest athlete on this team.
Joey Harriet?
Yep, that's what Brent LePrad said. He goes, this guy is just elite. He's fast as all get out, and probably the best athlete, on the team. So the pursuit, the strip, and a fumble recovery for a touchdown for Oceanside.
Oceanside 3A ranks 7th in the polls this week. Obviously going to move up if the score stays with 1:18. Somerville 5th now in 5A. James Island 7th. Berkeley receiving votes. Bishop England 6th, by the way, in Class 4A. In 2A, it's Timberland, Philip Simmons, Woodland receiving votes. And then Cross is number 3. Knights Company's Players of the Game. Did I say plural? Players of the Game? Join a team with leadership, integrity, loyalty, and excellence. You look at Oceanside and you're thinking, little pooch kick down the right side. Going to be fielded at the 24, going to take in there. And big hit. The swarming Oceanside club. Zach Muncie, 26 carries, 173 yards.
Yeah.
Aiden Manavian, 17 of 26 for 225.
So many.
But Everett and I.
Yeah, so many guys that you could reward. So let's just be different. And the game changed in that second half when they started on that drive, when they came out and they ran the ball.
Yes.
Behind the right side of that offensive line. Also, my main man, Mike Jones.
Number 70.
Playing defense tonight as well. So,
Offense.
I'm fine with it.
Let's go right side of the line for players of the game. Number 70, Mike Jones. Number 77, Big Lamarian Thompson, also known as Bronco. Quick pass outside. Great open field tackle. Ryan Campbell comes in with a hit here. I love that. I love what just happened. Did you see that?
He is not afraid to deliver a blow.
Campbell crushed Parsons, who popped up, gave him a high five. Right? No chatter, just respect. So I don't know if we've ever given a player of the game out to 2 players whose numbers were above the number 70, but we are tonight. Khalees over the middle. Great open field tackle there by Keith Glazer.
And that's back-to-back years, consecutive years. Ashley Ridge strikes first. Oceanside comes back and ends up winning the contest. Because this Oceanside team, they were down 14-0. It was 14-7. Also another turning point, Dean.
Yep. What you got?
And in the second quarter, Ashley Ridge is driving. They throw that interception in the end zone.
Yep.
And that kind of really allowed Oceanside to say, hey, you know what, we're going to be all right. We pretty much were outplayed in that first half, but we're only down 7.
Yeah.
Got the ball to start the second half, and ever since then, the Land Sharks able to put up 28 points in the second half.
Well, I think, Oceanside, I mean, they go Dutch Fork, and then Atlantic Christian Academy, which I believe is a new school in Columbia, Myrtle Beach. And then they got Hanahan, North Charleston, Battery Creek, and Orangeburg Wilkinson.
They'll be very well tested come playoff time and have an opportunity to win back-to-back.
Yep, indeed.
And you have to feel bad for these kids from Ashley Ridge. They played well. Miscommunication here. But just in the end, we heard, Coach Haskins mention it. You have to finish. Game of football is a 4-quarter game, and Ashley Ridge not able to get it done at the end.
That pass is complete. 4th down.
But I think Ashley Ridge, as they move forward with their conference schedule and their region schedule,
they'll be ready.
This is a team that is, again, that 10 seniors on the defensive side of the ball, 7 seniors on the offensive side of the ball.
Defense played well. That first half, they were very quick to the ball, gang tackling. I mean, they looked like a team that was on a mission, just could not sustain that success. But, yeah, this is a team, they're going to win a lot of football games. Nothing to hang their head about here. Came up short, but this Ashley Ridge team, they're a solid football team.
We're going to make sure as Kalis looks to the outside, going to get Spivey across in the middle. We need to make sure that Trooper Bob knows that he's talking to 2 guys tonight.
Jordan Wright on the stop.
Clock ticking down, 18 seconds, 17 seconds. Another great night of football. And as we said earlier, 5A versus 3A doesn't pertain tonight. Very competitive football game. Saw some absolutely electric athletes out here.
Big time football in the Low Country.
Yep. Been impressed with Shiro from the very beginning. His ability to get out in space. Not only catch it, but what he does afterwards with it.
And his blocking ability.
And there he is. Nope, that's number 16. And again, I think the Ashley Ridge quarterback, Kalis, is in a good place, right? I mean, you saw his ability to scramble, tuck it, and run. Had the big touchdown that gave them their lead. It would be their last of the game. But again, throws the ball well.
Brett Boberg with that catch. Probably enough time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Kalis going to tuck it and run here down to the 40. Going to slide down at about the 37-yard line. And that'll leave them 1 more play to run.
Kalis on the keeper is going to move the chains. Another 1st down.
Oh, tried to spike it, but to no avail. And Oceanside will get the road victory, Dean. It was a hard-fought victory. 2 solid football teams here in the Low Country on display. But just in the end, the resilience, the effort, just that second half surge propels the Land Sharks to victory.
Tough loss for Ashley Ridge. They've got, they're on the road to Carolina Forest. They're at Fort. They're at Stall. They've got Summerville at James Island, West Ashley. So when you look at their remaining schedule, Everett, what jumped out at me is that they've only got 2 home games left.
Yeah, they've started all very home heavy in the beginning of their schedule, so they'll have to be road warriors there down the stretch. But
they've got 1 game left against Summerville here, and that should be amazing. All right, we're going to go to break. Great action. 35-21 Land Sharks swim away after attacking Ashley Ridge. When we come back, we'll go down to the field. We'll hear from Trooper Bob, and we're going to hear from the right side of that line.
Hi, Jessica.
I've heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to come today.
We're on our way.
AC struggling? Charleston Electric and Air has you covered. From expert electrical work and generator installation to fast, reliable AC repair. We keep your home powered and cool. One expert team, trusted for power, cooling, and comfort.
Thank you for allowing our family to serve your family at Charleston Electric and Air.
100% satisfaction. Your comfort guaranteed.
When your project demands the best, turn to Sunbelt Rentals. 10 branches conveniently located in Charleston, Sunbelt Rentals helps you get things done with an expanded mix of tools and equipment. With over 14,000 pieces of equipment, expert advice, and reliable service, we help pros and DIYers tackle any job, big or small. Rent from Sunbelt Rentals, a company proud to be involved in the community and schools. Sunbelt Rentals, making it happen for our customers. Visit us today.
At Contract Exteriors, we transform homes. Imagine the possibilities. Make your home new again with our expert craftsmanship and top quality materials. From stunning decks perfect for family gatherings to sleek, energy-efficient windows that brighten your space, Contract Exteriors brings your vision to life. And with our wide selection of siding options, we ensure your home's exterior reflects your style. And here's the best part: no payments for 12 months. Contact us today to start your journey to a refreshed home. Contract Exteriors, your trusted partner for home transformations.
Hi, Jessica.
I've heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to come today.
We're on our way.
Welcome back, everybody. 35-21 the final. Oceanside over Ashley Ridge. And for tonight's trophy presentation, sponsored by All-American Awards, helping Charleston recognize excellence since 1993, Trooper Bob and the Land Sharks. Oh, man. Let's just keep the camera on and look at those two smiles. Go back to that tight shot camera as they're giving the trophy to the Coach LaPrade. And then I want to see Mike Jones and Big Bronco finding out they're the players of the game.
I mean, just look at those two guys. They kind of just tower over the rest of their teammates. But, boy, did they come up huge tonight. Oceanside seemed to be in trouble offensively, really choppy in that first half. Penalties, turnovers, just couldn't really get in sync. But give them credit. They turned it around in the second half. They got that ground game established. And as a result, this Land Sharks have just picked up their second consecutive victory, their second victory of the season, and now just continue to get better as the season goes on.
You think Bronco and Mike, they like sit at the lunch table together and eat together during the day? They walk the hallways together?
Pretty sure they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, awesome. I love what happened out on the field tonight. Good game, absolutely. As for your Cruise Chevrolet drive of the game, Cruise Chevy on Rivers, just north of Northwoods Mall. You got a friend of the car business at Cruise Chevy on Rivers. As for the Chevrolet drive of the game, there you see the right side. Manavian with the quick shot.
It was 21-all. 21-all late in the fourth quarter. Oceanside had the football, and they needed to go on a time-consuming scoring drive to put them on top. And as we look at this Cruise Chevrolet drive of the game, you see they were able to just do that, mixing it up with the run, with the pass, and just in the end, this ended up being the game-winning touchdown. Of course, they would go on to score another touchdown after this, but big-time drive, big-time teams make big plays when it matters the most, and as you see right here, able to cap it off with the easy touchdown run. That's our Cruise Chevrolet drive of the game, where you've got a friend in the car business.
Muncie, by the way, with 173 yards rushing. Williams, as you saw, 8 catches, 92 yards.
I think this must be the Fort Dorchester reunion.
It looks like something. The card number again, I'm sorry. My bad. 26, our Knights Company's players of the game. Yeah, Mike Jones, Lamarian Thompson, you see him right there. He's a mountain man. Just call me Bronco. Join a team with leadership, integrity, loyalty, and excellence. That is Knights Companies. Our school bus stop of the game tonight. Let's take a look. Always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out.
This is
the
the
red lights
school
are
bus
flashing,
stop
not
of the
stopping.
game.
You're trying to
Always
beat stop
remember
arm,
to
puts
stop
live.
when the school bus arm is out.
It's on your license and license suspension. Let's take a look at the stop. There it is. That is the fumble recovery, and off he's running. Yeah, that will seal the deal. If you need a little icing on the cake, here it is.
Strip sack.
And the scoop, it wasn't even a scoop. That thing hopped up in his arms, right?
Perfect bounce.
Perfect bounce. Great night of football here at Ashley Ridge. Our thanks to everyone.
This is the school bus
who is
stop
a
of the
part
game.
this broadcast
Always remember
tonight.
to stop
camera
when the
crew
school bus arm is
up in the
out.
scissor lift, they get here early in the day. They get paid with Chick-fil-A sandwiches, little cookie. And the guys in the truck, nice job tonight, man. Awesome to be a part. As for the upcoming schedule, what do we got next, dog?
I think we're going to stay a little closer. Bishop, England, and Porter-Gaud. Isn't it called the Holy City War? Between
It's been known as that.
BE and Porter-Gaud, so we'll be there next week. Now, we'll actually have a week off, our bye week in the week of 9/26, and then, boy, that's going to be a big one. 10-3, West Ashley at James Island, then followed by Wando and Cane Bay. So, of course, you can catch all the action right here on My TV Charleston every Friday night at 7:30.
And what's super cool, remember we had that rain out on a Friday night.
Right.
So we're going to pick up a playoff game
the
first week in November. I think that'll be the Jack and Daddy show.
That'll be the Jack and Daddy. I'll be doing College of Charleston basketball, but looking forward to it. And, of course, tomorrow, big day
What do you
of college
got?
football. We got Wisconsin. Alabama seems they've righted the ship, so they're playing well. That'll be the new
Who
kickoff.
righted the ship?
The Alabama. And then,
Because
of course,
they played like a team Clemson played off somebody off a Clemson schedule?
But they won. They won. And then you got 6th-ranked Georgia against the wounded Tennessee Volunteers there in Neyland Stadium. That'll be a good one. And then the nightcap will be LSU and Florida. And, you know, I'm Billy Napier. That's another guy.
Yeah.
Get those boxes ready, Billy.
Not good. Big game for Clemson tomorrow, too.
Yes, indeed.
A rebound versus Georgia Tech. Tough Georgia Tech team.
And don't forget.
What you got?
Let's see, what time is it? You got to hurry up and get home. We got to catch Scotty and Webb at 11:05 on ABC News 4 with the
Plenty
recap
of
of all of the games tonight here. A lot of action in the Low Country. Those two, the best. Not even a question. Scott Eisberg and Webb Wright.
All right, Everett, always great to see you.
Am I with you again next week?
We're back together, my
back
guy.
to back, unless they cancel us.
And by the way, thanks again to all the companies that participate, sponsor this, and allow this to go on. Our great thanks and gratitude to them. Oceanside, win on the road. That was a pretty good catch, too, oh, by the way. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Y'all have a great weekend. Be safe.
I was in a lot of pain. I saw a Thumbs Up Guys commercial and I gave them a call. I felt like more than just a client. I felt like they were friends of mine.
Helping injured people is what we do. If you've been injured, call us. We're those Thumbs Up Guys.